Okay, hello, hello, hello. Good, good. I'm just doing a levels check. There we go. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Travelers? It's Jay from TeamWnJ here to improve your animations and tell your stories. If you're new here, I live stream my progress of Levaslier every Thursday, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay notified. If you're not, welcome back. So hey, if you're watching this replay right now, just skip forward. I'm not kidding. It takes me a while to get going, so if you want to get to the good stuff, just jump forward. Looks like we'll have to take a while for people to start getting in. I'm not gonna care because I'm streaming this for the replay value and not for the live value until people join in, of course. Cool. So this is the thumbnail that I made this time. I'm so glad I figured out how to get glass working. You have no idea how hard it is to find tutorials on making stained glass in Cinema 4D. Literally, nobody knows how to make stained glass in Cinema 4D, and it pisses me off. Either way, I figured it out, and it looks pretty damn cool to me. The volumetric lights add a lot to it. Anyway, I've actually prepared a stream this time, and I'm not just, like, winging it, which means that this stream, I hope, should go smoother than it did the previous few times, where I didn't know how to start or end. Anyway, before I say anything about the topic in question, please read the description, especially if you're watching the replay. I usually elaborate on stuff after I go live because I've had more time to think about it. Like, when I'm going live, I just babble on about random stuff. Yes, exactly. Anyway, the first topic, and the major topic, even in the description here, is whether Minecraft is dying or not. And this is a big debate, really, because if we go onto YouTube right now and we search up, hold on, give me 2 seconds. Is Minecraft dying? Yeah, you're gonna see two results. You're gonna see Optimus, the day that Minecraft died, and he also made another video following up. It's like how to revive Minecraft or something along the lines of that. And then another guy made Minecraft is not dead. These two videos are the ones that I watched mainly, and like it's been a thought that's been in my mind for quite some time, because as you all know, I've been playing Minecraft since the alpha days, so I've been playing for a long time. And so this game does matter to me, and it's something that I keep very close to my heart. And I want to know if it's dying. My conclusion is Minecraft is dying, but it's not. And that might be a bit confusing, so let me explain. For a game to be dead, it has to have virtually nobody playing, right? So if one person's playing Minecraft, I'd say the game is dead. So, like, not nobody, but, like, virtually nobody, right? Not significant enough to create a player base, or, like, a big player base. This could not be further from the truth, because Minecraft has only recently peaked, at 144 million players. The player count has gone up. But that's weird, you say. The trend is going down. This screenshot shows the exact trend that I'm looking for. So if we go to Google Trends and we type in Minecraft, we'll notice that Minecraft has peaked in 2013, but has dropped significantly. In fact, dropped by 75% since. So if we type in Minecraft, you'll notice that Google Trends gives it a trend value, which is a value of 0 to 100. And so if I get off, if I go to worldwide and I do 2014 to present, you're going to notice that in 2013, it peaked at a trend value of 100. This is good. This means it's really trending. But from that point onwards, it's been dropping so far to almost going down to 26. If we go to United States alone, you would see that the number is 26. I think worldwide, it'd be, yeah, the lowest it's been is 28. That's how low it's dropped. Yeah, it has some points where it goes up, but as you can see, the trend here is that it's going down. Even though there's little spikes where it goes up and it goes down, it goes up and it goes down. So, the trend is going down. How has the player base gone up? Because this trend is not, this trend graph does not represent the player base graph. This trend graph shows how many people are searching for Minecraft. Meaning, there's less and less people searching for it. But that means there's still people searching for it. Minecraft has peaked at 144 million players in 2018. That's where we are right now. Today is 19th of July, 2018. If the trend value was still at 100 at this current time, the player base could have the potential to be quadruple the amount, because a quadruple the amount of people are searching for it. The number here is 25. The maximum number is 100. That's 4 times more people searching for Minecraft, meaning 4 times more potential to grow. As it's currently going, Minecraft is dying from an advertising and marketing point of view, because there's less and less people searching for it, meaning it's becoming less and less relevant. As this YouTuber pointed out, what's his name? I'm trying to find his name. As Wells Night Gaming pointed out, this is normal, especially for a game that's 8 years old. That does not mean the game is not dying. Yes, we have to look at this relatively, because even though this has a trend value of 33, 33 is not like a value of people. It doesn't show, like, it's not 33 people, it's 33 trend values. It's like saying 1% of the world does something. Saying 1% is like, oh, what a small percentage. But 1% of the world is like 160 million people. That's 1% of the planet. So if we give it a trend value of 33, this still has 144 million people playing. So it's normal for the trend to drop, but we can't say that this is not dying. This decline right here is dying in a marketing and advertising point of view. If I was an advertiser, I would not put my money in Minecraft, because I know that if this keeps going down, it's sooner or later, no one's going to search for it. It's going to go down to 0. Once nobody is searching for it, then the game begins to die, because no new players are going in, and the current players will start going out and searching for other stuff. Then the player base starts declining. As of now, there are still people searching for it, and so the game is still growing. It's just not growing as fast as it could have been in 2013. So it's dying, but it's not. That's the explanation. I'm gonna make another video on this because I like filming myself randomly on the streets thinking about Minecraft. Those are what my Wednesday videos are for, and that brings me on the topic of my Wednesday videos. As you all know, if you go onto my channel, you will find that I make videos. I make videos 3 times a week. I do animation tutorials, whether that's Minecraft animation or just animation, on Monday, and then I do live streams today, Thursday, and I do surprise videos on Wednesday. What are surprise videos? Well, I mean, they're literally anything. I could be making a vlog on whether I think Minecraft is dying or not. I could be making a video on fight choreography and what realistic fighting is, which is what I'm going to do in a few days. So those videos are just for me to express myself. The Monday videos are very strict tutorials on Cinema 4D and Minecraft animation, or animation in general. And the Thursday live streams are for me to connect with my viewers, because I found out that I have quite a growing player base. What am I saying? Viewer base. And I love interacting with you guys. So Thursday is for you. With that said and done, I'm going to go down my list of stuff that I have planned, and I'm just going to start checking stuff off real quick. For the people who've just joined in, I've just gone over what I meant by Minecraft is dead but not at the same time. You can watch the replay for that, or I might go over it again when more people start coming in later on. I've also just gone over the Wednesday videos on this channel and what they're used for, why I'm doing them, just what you can expect from the Wednesday videos. What I'm gonna go over next, I've had this planned as well for a Wednesday video. It's content over form versus bad animation. Content over form is form over content is what postmodernism coins the term to be. Postmodernism being a theory of the era that we're currently living in and a representation of what our current media is like. But I flipped it, and I've said that content matters more than form. Now, this doesn't really stand true as it is, because as YouTube quite kindly reflects. But I mean, it's my personal. It's what I try to do personally. I care about the content much more than the form in everything that I watch, everything that I do, and everything that I make. And I want to share this perspective as well. So what content over form basically means is that if I'm making a Minecraft animation and I hate Minecraft, I would not care about the Minecraft stuff, and I'd focus more on the story. About Levaslier, this goes back to last week's live stream. About Levaslier, how much of Levaslier is a Minecraft animation? Not much. If you told me to take out the Minecraft elements of Levaslier, I don't know what I would take out. Look at this. What would I take out? You want me to take out these blocks? Sure, I can smooth out these blocks. What difference does that make? It's still going to be a wall. Exactly. Content matters more than form does. Form here does not matter at all. That's what I mean by content over form. Okay, so since form doesn't matter, why do I shit on bad animations? Well, hold it right there. Hold that thought right there. If content over form matters, why do I shit on bad animation? Hold that there. Let's move over to abstract art versus bad art. We'll come back to the content over form thing. Abstract art and bad art can be very confusing. If you were to paint something in like the 15th century and it looked realistic, you'd coin that good art. If you were to paint something that looked like not realistic, I don't know, like The Scream or something, yeah, they'd probably throw you in a mental asylum even though they didn't exist at the time, because they didn't understand abstract art. What's the difference between abstract art and bad art? Abstract art is made by an artist who understands the fundamental of what makes art good. He understands it and then he adds his own twist to it to make good art into abstract art. Bad art is people trying to make good art but not being sure what they're doing and not bothering to learn. Because if an artist wants to learn and he's never drawn a single picture in his life, you can be sure that the first picture he ever draws will look like a piece of shit. But if he's willing to learn, he's going to start developing that piece of shit style into something else. He's going to draw a bunch of different styles to see why people are doing this and, you know, what they're doing exactly. And then one day he'll return back to his own style and he'll add his own twist to it. Whether that becomes abstract art or a very stylized form of art is completely up to the artist, but most of the time you consider that abstract art, right? A bad artist is an artist who's never drawn before, starts drawing, and doesn't care. Like, they just keep drawing. They don't bother learning. Like, he receives criticism, ignores it, keeps moving on, and keeps doing his own thing. That's what a bad artist does. Now let's add that. Hold on, I just received a comment. Give me 2 seconds. If Vutrick says, if a sandwich eats a sandwich, does that count as cannibalism? Welcome to the TeamWnJ philosophy debate. This is the philosophy live stream. Does a sandwich eating a sandwich count as cannibalism? Have you ever seen a sandwich? See, a sandwich is when you put 2 pieces of bread and like something in between, right? Okay, so if you put 2 pieces of bread between 2 pieces of bread, what type of sandwich is that? It's a sandwich. Now, how many sandwiches can you stack before it becomes a loaf of bread? Let's get back to bad art. Content over form and bad animation. This is why I went on that whole spiel about the abstract art versus bad art thing. Because in bad animation, it's people who don't know how to animate and don't bother learning how to animate, especially after receiving criticism that their animation is bad. When I criticize people, I always offer an explanation of what they're doing bad and how they can do better. This way they can improve. I'm trying to improve the community. I'm not trying to shit on the community, right? And so when people ignore the advice and just keep doing what they're doing, and I'm not always right, by the way, but like I tend to know what's like nice looking and what's not nice looking, even though that's very subjective. I think a lot of people agree with me. They just completely ignore it and they move on, and you get some really bad animations. Content over form. Form would matter over in bad animation because it's distracting. Bad animation has bad form and bad content. And so when you have no content and no form to support it, you start falling apart. That being said, though, it does have somewhat of a form because it works on YouTube. The whole Minecraft appeal, the whole Minecraft animation thing, rather, it appeals to these young 12-year-olds, and they will click on boobs, like whatever other weird fetish these people put up in their thumbnails. People will click on that because of the form. They don't care about the cringy content because they're 12 and they don't understand what cringe means. So yeah, they're exploiting the YouTube system and using a postmodernist approach in making their thumbnails and animations. Hey, I see that someone else has joined the live stream. If you gotta leave a comment and tell me who you are, that'd be great. I like to interact with the community, just to get to know who you are. Right now, I'm looking at the storyboard for what I'm animating right now. This is the prologue of Levaslier. I've been doing this for forever, but we're reaching the end here. We're about to enter a fight scene. I've just done some more renders. Let's move on to this one. That's what I'm doing now. it's pretty cool what I've done. If you've seen the thumbnail, I have this piece of glass here. I've removed it right now because it's a proxy. But that piece of glass, I swear to God, in Cinema 4D, there are no people teaching you how to make stained glass, and that annoys me. If you literally put into Google how to make stained glass in Cinema 4D, you will not find anything. Fortunately, I'm skilled enough in Cinema 4D that I know how to make that. So, hey, screw you all. I can do stained glass. And I'll probably teach you all how to do stained glass because no one's done it before. Anyway, I'm going to turn on my proxies because I think there's a dead body here that I forgot about and I need to know. Proxy seems to be broken. Let's fix that. Dire Shield Room Decor.c4d. Thank you very much. Let's give that a second to load in. And so the reason I'm using the proxy here, I've done this in a live stream about 2 weeks ago. Excuse me. The proxies basically allow me a lot smoother workflow. So after I put all these extra design elements in, you can see how much my frame rate has instantly slowed down. This is not only due to the live stream, but because of all the extra polygons that the design elements add. If you missed the first live stream, basically what this adds is all these dead guys. There's around 8 dead people. There's a bunch of planes on the floor for blood. There's like some weapons sprayed out all over the place. Plates, bowls, spoons, forks, goblets, chairs, ropes to hang shit on. We've got this nice stained glass of Herobrine right here. And, of course, my very, very detailed shelf. I love this shelf so much, and it took so much of my time, but I'm going to use this over and over again. I'm so glad I made this. It's the small things that count. Also, these paintings, right? Yeah, cool. And those shelves over there. Yeah, so anyway, it adds a lot of polygons, and polygons lag your scene. If you're animating and you're watching this, I know this isn't an animation tutorial, but I'm just saying, hide your polygons. Get rid of as many polygons as you can. Like, even if it's not lagging you, the second you do more and more stuff, it's gonna start lagging you. So, save polygons. Like, get rid of them if you don't need them. Anyway, so in the next scene, what's gonna happen is Arkosh will get pushed down. Arkosh being my blue slime over there. He's gonna get pushed down, and the guy draws his sword over to the side, like so. The important part here is that the camera is canted, meaning it's tilted. And if you haven't seen my video on staging, that's a principle of animation, one of the 12 basic principles of animation. A canted camera angle is used to demonstrate, to show when something is wrong. And so if I set my camera up over here, I get a problem where this blade is in the way. That should be fine. I'll just move it over to the side a little bit. That's cool. Probably somewhere here. I've actually been putting off making a tutorial on my workflow before, but I really want to. It's just that my workflow, hold on, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. It's just that my workflow is quite complicated. I mean, I'm using all these cameras here called A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and only recently have I discovered that Cinema 4D has this, like, auto camera switch system. That, like, so you hit render once and it'll automatically switch between your cameras and give you one scene file instead of, like, M files. I don't know how many of these are. Anyway, that's a really cool feature that I never knew about. I'm gonna wait for him to teach me how to use it. So no, I don't know everything about Cinema 4D, much as I would love to. Let's set this camera up properly real quick. $25 would be nice here. Yeah, that would work. Okay, cool. Let's have his head be pushed down by the... Yeah, it's this guy that pushes him down and draws his sword. I'm gonna make sure his sword is actually not clipping through his leg first, because that's been happening throughout the entire shot, and I haven't noticed till now. Seems there are more people in the live stream. Hey, if you've joined the live stream, hey, oh, it's Eric. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I was about to say, if you're in the live stream, please leave a comment so I can know who you are and just kind of interact with y'all. It's great. These live streams are really built for the community, and it's just for me to get to know the people who watch my videos. And you know, see what y'all want to see. By the way, next Monday's tutorial, or rather, the coming Monday's tutorial will be a basic walk cycle. I know I said that I'll put the walk cycle tutorial back a bit, and I don't think I'm qualified to make a walk cycle tutorial yet, simply because, well, first of all, a walk cycle is so important, and I feel like if you get it wrong, it just screws up your entire animation. And I haven't received any proper training from animation, and so I have no idea if I'm doing my walk cycles right or not. You know, I could be doing it right. I could be doing it very stylized, or I could be just doing it completely wrong. That being said, though, it is requested from me, and I do believe that I have some sort of a name within the Minecraft community by now. So if I make a walk cycle tutorial, I think people are gonna follow it. So I really hope that I don't get things like downright wrong. Like, I don't care if it's stylized. Then, like, if my walk cycles are stylized and people are following it, that's still fine. It's just how many people follow it and, like, whether you can see the style or not. Let me get myself 300 extra frames so I can animate safely. Okay, cool. I need to focus on animation real quick. In regards to the... Excuse me. I got lightheaded for a second. I almost passed out. Sorry. I completely lost track. I'm going like ums and uhs right now. That's all I'm saying. Sorry. My bad. I just went really lightheaded. Yeah, walk cycles. Of course, after I do the walk cycle, it hit me that I should do a run cycle as well. But run cycle, I mean, it's the same thing. I've done more walk cycles than I have done run cycles. So, like, that adds onto it even more. You know, like, I don't know whether I can actually do it or not. Like, of course I can show you how I do it. It's just, I have to preface very strongly that what I'm doing may not be 100% correct. And, like, my entire animation method, like what you're seeing right now, I have no idea whether what I'm doing is correct or not at all. So, you know, take everything I do with a grain of salt. Even though I make tutorials on YouTube. Yeah. Because that's what YouTube tutorials are. It's made by unqualified people. You know how true that statement is. Cool. When I did the storyboard for this scene, I didn't actually plan for the dead body to be there. In fact, I didn't plan for anything at all. You can see how much I like the shelf. I'm not sure if you can make it out in the drawing, but I've drawn the shelf back there, like the shelf that I'm so proud of. It seems more people have joined into the live stream. Hey, so if you're new to the live stream, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to see who you are, and I'd love to interact with my community. These live streams are built for you, and so we can all grow as a community together. Anyway, didn't plan for the dead body. He's really close to the ground, though. That's what I just noticed, and it's not being shown in this camera angle. I'm gonna try to move the camera down a little bit. But I can't because there's a dead body there. It might be worth hiding the dead body just for now. It would lead to a minor continuity error, but I don't really think it matters in the grand scheme of things. Alternatively, since this isn't even a final render, I could literally just move this blade into his head or something. So that just changes everything a little bit. Cool. There. Now we got a much cleaner shot. I want to actually go back to my notes for the live stream real quick so I know what I'm streaming. I also want to check whether this is an up angle or like a, sorry, that was the wrong button there. Yeah, so this is a worm's eye view sort of thing. It's looking upwards. This frames it so that, first of all, it's canted to show that something's wrong. I've said that before. It frames it so that Arkosh rather is a bit more superior than he should be because we're looking up at him. But at the same time, the sword over there is above his head, and so the sword holds more power than him in this scene. It's a bit of like power dynamic play here that I've recently been doing a lot in my films. Or, well, not me doing it, but like the cinematographers that I'm working with are doing it. Yeah, I don't operate cameras for anyone wondering. I am like the pure editing guy. You give me a camera, I'm probably gonna drop it. Let's work on this framing a little bit more because I want to get it as nice as possible. He dips his head to there. So he starts off at 500 and he drops his head down to there. That's cool. 12 frames would mean he drops it in 1 second. That sounds about right to me, but there's not much weight here, and we're going to add that later on. That's one of the big principles of animation that many Minecraft animators forget about. Let's cant the angle this way, I believe. We have to be very careful when canting the camera because it's so easy to overdo it. So the floor goes from the top right to the bottom. Sorry, the top left to the bottom right. This is top left to bottom right. Yeah, that's about right. Pun not intended. Keep rotating it. Hey, what's up, Bam? Welcome to the live stream. What's going on? If I sound tired today, it's because I probably am. I literally got off like immediate work. Hold on. Eric is EPAN 1216, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. Eric's one of my my friends in university. He says I have some stuff to say when it's Minecraft in general, so I might want to join the VC. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna hop onto the general voice chat. If anyone, literally anyone, wants to join in the live stream, you know what? I'm not gonna open this to everyone because that's just an invitation for chaos. I'm gonna go in my Discord. I have a private channel. I'm gonna go into the TeamWnJ private channel. So Eric, I think you have access to that channel. If you could join in there, please. Eric is my university friend. He has a few things to say about Minecraft, so let's welcome him in a bit. If y'all want to know my Discord as well, Discord is public for everyone to join into. Here we go. Here's our public Discord. Our Discord is basically just a community for people to get together and learn animation together, or talk about Minecraft stuff, or talk about whatever's going on in their life. Again, it's a community. We all love each other there, so feel free to join in. Hey, welcome Ninja to the official TeamWnJ server. Hey, what's going on, Eric? So Eric's in the live stream right now. I'm gonna turn his volume up because I think he's down a little bit. Hey Eric, do you mind saying something so I can check your levels?
Hey, I'm here.
Cool. Can Andrea or one of the moderators let me know if anyone's being too loud? Thanks. Cool. What's going on, bro?
It's not bad, actually.
I just got off of like a 5-hour shoot, like an emergency shoot for South by Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm tired as hell.
Hey, at least you're pushing through.
Yeah, no, like basically I'm working with a bunch of web marketers for my YouTube channel, and as y'all know, university students can't pay any money, and I don't work as well, so they're like, hey, cool. That's fine because you have an amazing talent in filmmaking. So how about you make films for us and we'll help you do an analysis on your like YouTube stuff. And we're like, perfect. Like that's a perfect deal for me. And then on Tuesday it was supposed to be a meeting on SEO, which is search engine optimization, and on my YouTube. But instead it became, hey, we need to make a video by Friday. You've got 3 days to plan, shoot, and edit a video by Friday. 1 minute video. So it's not too bad. 1 minute, right? They didn't send me any of the details until, like, this morning. And so this morning I show up, this afternoon rather, at 2 p.m. I show up. I directed, DP'd, gaffed, continuity'd, slated, and DIT'd, like, everything. I'm so proud of myself. Like, thank God for SAE. I swear, SAE is my university, for anyone wondering. Seems there's 5 people in the live stream. If you're new to the oh, never mind. Someone just left. Bye. If you're new to the live stream, please leave a comment and let me know who you are. I'd love to interact with the community more. Anyway, Eric, you joined in to talk about your thoughts on Minecraft, and I'd love to hear them. Like, this is something that really matters to me.
I'm kind of surprised, like, this, like, your update, or, like, how you added your YouTube updates on your Discord. So I was just like, huh, okay, so you do have opinions about your Levaslier and Minecraft in general. So like, my opinion is that, you know, I kind of agree. It's like not dying in a way, because it's like I feel like it's a very good way of showing or expressing like your ideas, like you said in your video. And Minecraft is just like a good creative game.
Yeah, and
like,
also
not much games.
Yeah, like creative games. Like there's nobody said that Minecraft is for kids. If you think about it, Minecraft became popular not because kids were doing YouTube videos on it. No, it was because of adults. Like, adults are playing the game because it was fun.
Yeah.
And the community doesn't change whether Minecraft is fun or not, because, like, you could have a bunch of 12-year-olds playing the game or a bunch of 50-year-olds playing the game. The game is still the same game. Nothing changes fundamentally.
Yeah, I agree. Like, another thing is that, like, if Minecraft wasn't as popular to everyone, then, you know, the recent Microsoft, like, E3 wouldn't just have a showcase about it.
What did they show in E3?
4K.
Oh, right, Minecraft in 4K. What a joke.
Yeah. So, like, like that kind of hand in hand together, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does. You know what else is coming? Like, this is... I actually mentioned today, because I was talking with the web marketing guys. I mentioned today there's no... I've been working on Levaslier for 6 years, and this is the perfect time to start working and start marketing again. Why? Because next year is Minecraft's 10th anniversary. That's a big deal to many people. And so if I release if I release Levaslier on the same day as the 10th anniversary, oh boy, that's gonna work. Like that's gonna work.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And it's kind of the same thing. Like, if you think about it, like, if you replace like Minecraft with Pokemon, it's just the same thing. Like, people think it's a kid's game, but like,
oh yeah,
it's evolved to
for
like,
sure,
an entertainment where, you know, you have like competitions that like adults compete or kids compete too as well.
Yeah.
And like, you can either casually play it like everyone else, or like you do massive grinds and, you know, do your things in that game.
You know, the thing with Minecraft as well, I just realized, I don't think a lot of the videos were built towards kids either. Because I sure as hell know that when I watched the video, and then when I watched Yogg's cast back in the day, I rewatched some of their stuff, and I missed every single joke. They had ball gags and BDSM in there, and I was 10 when I watched that. So I don't think a lot of the stuff was meant for kids in the first place.
No.
Yeah, it just so happens to attract a bunch of kids. Because another thing is that I think kids have a tendency to be a lot more creative than adults. Just because of the fact that adults have adult stuff to deal with and kids don't. And so kids have more time to spend being creative.
Yep.
What I don't get is why people are hating on Minecraft so much. Because it's like what is there to hate in Minecraft? Is it the community or the game? It's probably the community, right?
Most likely, yes, community.
Yeah, because the community is built up on cringy little kids. That I can see. Yeah. Like, it's pretty clear to me, and I don't like those communities as well.
Yeah.
How can we fix that? Like, is there a fix for that? Yeah.
You just don't.
You just have to accept
gaming
it, right?
community, yeah, gaming community, comic community, cartoon community, TV community. It's just the same.
That's true. I think someone identified here's a few popular games, right? There's Yandere Simulator, Five Nights at Freddy's, Doki Doki Literature Club, Cupface, what's his name? Cuphead? You can tell how much I don't follow. Cuphead. Someone identified that those communities share more or less the same people. Oh, Undertale. More or less share the same people. And so
yes, they do.
Yeah. It's like there's certain communities that are hated on, but for whatever reason, when people look at the community, they think the game is bad. That happens quite a lot.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I know it's like a popular games like that these indie creators have made, and like I never thought that these communities were bad because the game was bad, but like I didn't show interest in the game, so I didn't think that the communities were bad or the game was bad.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't care and then you move on without like thinking too much.
Yeah.
It's like if I asked you your opinion on golf. You know, like, what are you gonna say? You don't know much about. I'm assuming you don't know much about golf, right? So
I don't
matter
know
to you.
too much.
Yeah,
It's like
you hit the ball in the
I
hole.
know. Yeah, I mean, I know what a hole in one is.
That's better than me. That is honestly better than me. I mean, from the words, I can probably guess what that is, but like, yeah, it's funny. I've seen parents on Quora.com, which is a website where you can ask questions to the internet for the internet to answer. These parents went on and they go, "What is Mindcraft?" As in M-I-N-D craft, and it's hilarious. Oh. But no, you know what else I just realized? I think it's the immaturity of the community that really makes people dislike them. Or rather, it's the small majority of the community that is very outspoken that is immature. I think that has a big effect as well.
Yeah.
Because how many, like, you have to think, right? You have to think about this. Minecraft is not a free game, meaning you can't just go online and download it. You have to have a credit card to buy it.
Yep.
How many under 18s have credit cards? Not many.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, back then or now?
Now.
Now? Quite a few more.
Quite a few more. Yeah, maybe, right? But, like, most of the time you still have to explain to your parents what you're doing.
Right.
And so there's, like, it's either that or they're just not kids. I'm really curious to see how much of the Minecraft demographic are actually kids.
Yep.
What's also happened right now, and I'm really disappointed in this because I started playing on PC, but the phone version of the game is more popular than the PC version. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's really surprising to me.
Well,
it makes sense considering how many little kids you see holding iPads and iPhones around, like, or Switches now as well, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's still thanks to the technology, to be honest. It's
True.
like, it made it possible.
I just noticed that someone wrote bad updates. Bam wrote bad updates. How much do you know about Minecraft, like the game itself and the updates? Because one of the reasons people are leaving Minecraft as well is because of the updates. That's very true. If you don't know much, if you don't know much, I can take over for this part. I actually wrote this on my notes, on the live stream notes, on what I'm going to talk about. It's one update in particular, but I was wondering if I'd ever get to go into it. I guess I am now because people brought it up. So, the Minecraft official 1.9 update, as you all know, killed a bunch of people. What the Minecraft 1.9 update changed was primarily the combat. It was called the combat update. Previously to 1.9, if you spam the left mouse button, you can rapidly attack with a melee weapon, right? So, like, say a sword, I spam left click and it sounds more along the lines of, like, and you kill someone like that, right? After the 1.9 update, they introduced a cooldown system, so you can't spam, or it's not effective to spam. And so they've built a more, like, a quote-unquote more in-depth combat system. A majority of the people who are from the PvP community dislike this update. One of the YouTubers who argue that Minecraft is not dead say that, and I quote, the PvP community does not represent the entire Minecraft community as a whole, and as a fact, most of the Minecraft community is fine with this update. That seems like an alright argument from, like, a distant point of view, but, like, literally if you take a deeper look into it, like a smaller, deeper look into it, you can see all the fallacies. The Minecraft 1.9 combat update is literally called the combat update. The combat update is designed for combat to be used by people who use the combat, meaning the PvP community. The PvP community who uses PvP the most should have a more valuable opinion than people who have never touched PvP. Like, if the majority of people who use the PvP dislike your changes, something's gone wrong with the changes. You need to take a step back. If the redstone community all of a sudden had no more redstone, would you then say, oh, the redstone community does not represent the entire Minecraft community as a whole, and so the redstone, like the removal of redstone does not affect anyone? No. It only affects a small portion. No. The entire redstone community depends on redstone. It's what keeps them alive. You remove that feature, the entire part of that community dies. Whether it's 1%, 2%, 10%, or like half a percentage, that percentage is gone. Anyway, that's what I have to say about the updates. Bam also says that Minecraft has become repetitive and people got bored of it, and the updates didn't really bring any good to the game, and what they do is either boring or bad. Yeah, this is a similar thing to Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 4 nailed exploration. I don't know how much you know about Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 4 is the pirate one, Black Flag. That nailed exploration. Wherever you went, there's a reason to go there, and like there's a lot of stuff you can do. There's a lot of lore and hidden stuff that you can find. The recent games like Assassin's Creed, what is it? Syndicate? Not Origins. I know Origins is the latest one. I'm saying Syndicate. Syndicate gives you no reason to explore. Like, I love Syndicate, but there's no reason to explore. Like, there's stuff around, but like, why would I want to go get that stuff? And this is the same problem happening with Minecraft. 1.13 is a good update, I believe. But before 1.13, let's take a look at what they added. They added a water monument underwater. Okay, cool. How does that contribute to the game? What is there in the water monument for me to go get that is valuable for me to the completion of the game? Nothing. There's nothing in there. Okay. Okay, let's say the Woodland Mansion that was also added, I don't know when, because I don't follow Minecraft updates too closely nowadays. The Woodland Mansion has a boss mob in there that drops a Totem of Undying. When you hold the Totem of Undying and you die, you don't die and you respawn. Cool, so there's some use to that if you die. But if you don't die, you don't need it, right? Simple as that. So if you're good at the game and you don't die, you don't need it. So it's a very optional thing to do. If we look at the other stuff that they've added, Beta 1.8 introduced... Beta 1.8 is my favorite update, by the way. Beta 1.8 introduced NPC villages with no villagers in them. Beta 1.9, or full update, added testificates or NPC villagers. And full update 1.2 added emerald trading. So trading is a cool thing. You can go mining for emeralds and you can use those emeralds to trade it for diamonds. Cool. Except, like, it takes 30 emeralds for 1 diamond or something. And I could just find the diamonds in a cave. So, again, no point. There's no intention given to the player to pursue the things that Minecraft adds. Minecraft has added lots of cool things. There's so many cool things, like water monuments and all that stuff. It's amazingly cool, right? But why would I go there? There's no incentive for me to do such a thing. Even the Wither. Like, I love the Wither. There is no incentive for me to summon a Wither, kill it, and then make a beacon. What is the beacon going to do for me? Like, it's going to make me walk faster? Okay. Like, you know, yeah, I can walk faster from my house to, I don't know, the village next door. Like, that doesn't do anything. There's no reason for me to do anything that Minecraft tells me to do. The only objective Minecraft has is the Ender Dragon, because that's the final boss of the game. I wish they never added the Ender Dragon. You know, like, I really wish they didn't. The Ender Dragon gave an objective to Minecraft. Had Minecraft not had a clear final boss objective, I don't think we would be talking about this, because people would be doing what they want to do instead of going for the Ender Dragon. They never explicitly stated that the Ender Dragon is like the end of the game, but I mean, it's kind of implied. It is the final boss. And I mean, you can still keep playing the game afterwards, but it's just like, why? I've killed the Ender Dragon. You know, previous to adding the Ender Dragon, there's no end, so you just keep playing infinitely forever and ever. Now it's like, okay, I start up a survival world. I'm gonna go grab everything as soon as possible, go to the stronghold, kill the dragon. I'm done. I can keep on playing, and I can enjoy Minecraft like I used to, but like that fun is gone, for me at least. And it's more about seeing how fast I can kill the dragon, or seeing whether I can kill the dragon within 3 playthroughs or something along the lines of that. And I'm really damn good at Minecraft, as you would probably assume. And so it's just, yeah, it's kind of repetitive, and there's no reason for me to do anything else. If I'm focused on streamlining and targeting specifically the final boss of the game so I can beat the game like quickly, and all the optional objectives are just optional, I would have no reason to go get the optional objectives. However, if the optional objectives were required or gave me a great advantage against the Ender Dragon, now that's different. But that's not what Minecraft is doing, so whatever. That being said, Minecraft 1.13 adds stuff to the pre-existing features. This is the Ocean Monument. They've added something called the Heart of the Sea, I believe. And so you can make a sort of beacon with that makes you swim faster and see better underwater. Again, no real incentive to do that, but it's a lot cooler than the... Actually, now that I think about it, it's more or less the same, isn't it? With the Wither, the step to get the beacon in the Wither is you have to go to the Nether, so you have to build a Nether portal. You have to have RNG on your side and get 3 Wither skulls. You have to summon the Wither, kill the Wither, and then build the beacon. Cool. So it's RNG based. With the Ocean Monument, you have to find shipwrecks, which is RNG based, and within those shipwrecks, you have to find a chest with a Heart of the Sea in them, RNG based. You have to go fishing for a Nautilus shell, not a Nautilus shell, sorry. You have to find 8 Nautilus shells, RNG based, and then you can combine it into some sort of like beacon thingy. So it's a lot of RNG. Again, this does not help with the final outcome of the game. It's just an optional thing you can do. No incentive to do so, but I feel like this is a bit more fun than what they've added before, even though there's no incentive. Bam says, I guess Wither stars are just valuable on servers. Yeah, Bam, I'm not a typical Minecraft player. I literally don't play on any servers. The only server I play on is Levaslier. The only reason I play Minecraft is to build Levaslier. I'm not kidding. I want to play survival every now and then, but like Levaslier is important to me, and I need to literally spend every single bit of my life working on Levaslier. So I don't have the time to play Minecraft properly. He also says it's just better. I'm not sure if he or she, by the way. Sorry if I'm misgendering you. It's just better to play Minecraft modded. It's not worth playing it vanilla. I agree. Much as I hate to say it, modded Minecraft offers a lot more than vanilla Minecraft. There's just so much more you can do. Alright, cool. I need to get some tea. Oh, man. I made a cup of tea, and I finished it before the live stream started. Are you kidding me? Whatever. How long has the stream been going? Wow, it hasn't even been going for an hour. That's cool. What am I animating?
I mean, like, I like your ideas of, like, why you don't really like just Minecraft updates. Another incentive that most games are doing right now is probably adding submissions that actually could enhance it, but like I'm not entirely sure what they could do about these submissions.
What do you mean, like submissions?
It's like, you know how okay, I'm not gonna be like very knowledgeable on the latest Legend of Zelda. I forgot the name already.
Like Wind Waker? No. It's like
no. Breath of the Wild.
Well, yeah, that one, yeah.
Breath of the Wild, right? So like, I've heard that like, even if you finish the game, you still have so much more content afterwards. Like,
that's how it's like with Minecraft. Like, you have optional objectives. It's just
yeah,
is
but
doing
like,
it fun? I don't think the way Minecraft is doing it is fun. And that's my biggest problem.
Yeah, that's the point. Like they could have like find a way to make it more fun. Just like, I don't know.
Personally, I think the newest update that just came out today, I think that's fun. Like, the newest one is okay, but the ones before that, I have a bone to pick with.
Okay. I haven't played for the longest time, but I used to keep up with just Redstone videos.
Yeah.
Because I found Redstone like a very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Concept.
Yeah.
In like a creative game. It's like you would think Minecraft, right? Like is like a kind of like a what.
Minecraft at its core is a survival game.
Yeah, survival game. But then you add like, you know, Redstone, which is basically circuitry and electricity.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, whoa, this is like way more like interesting, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Like,
hey, someone just joined the
instead
live
of-
stream. Feel free to leave a comment if you're new here. I'd love to see who we have in the chat. These live streams are built for us to build a community together, so I'd love to interact with y'all. Sorry, keep going. My bad. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Like, it's okay. It's like if you were to like back then when I played Minecraft, it's like everyone pushed torches for light, but then it's like after I found out about redstone, it was just like, hey, how about I just make like a light, like a contraption for like switch on a light, just like how I switch on my light in my room.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh my god, it's so cool. Then I started delving deep into like the YouTube redstone community, and it's just like tutorials after tutorials after tutorials, like elevators, doors, lights, freaking musical.
I think you might have disconnected there, bud.
Almost.
Hey, Ragecrafter Studios, what's going on? Nice to see you again. I have my friend Eric in the call right now. He's my friend from university. I think he might be lagging out a little bit. Just gonna double check what's happening over here. I'll try to keep y'all entertained while he reconnects.
Yep, there was a massive lag.
What happened there?
I have no idea. You got cut off through the lag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might have been on my side. I've been doing a lot of film stuff lately. Oh, what a disaster. I forgot to tell you. After I shot all my films, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, I do film in real life, not animation. No, so I shot all the footage and I backed it up onto my hard drive, onto my computer, my laptop's hard drive, and I backed it up to my boss's RAID, like a memory backup system, right? I come back home and he sends me an email. He goes, "Hey, I can't read your files. Do you mind uploading them to Drive?" I go, "Oh, okay, no problem." And I plug my SD card from my camera into my desktop. SD card unreadable. Oh! Now there's only one backup left and it's on my laptop. Thank God that worked.
Oh, shit.
Thank God it worked. Yeah. Otherwise it lost like 5 hours worth of footage. Close calls, man.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? I've confused myself. I've realized that I can't live stream while I'm talking, because for anyone watching the live stream, did y'all see me like twist the guy's arm? Because I didn't in my mind, I thought that's how arms work. You just spin them like a drill. And then after I thought about it, but I was like, wait, hold on. What am I doing?
Can you just play the animation and see what you did?
I think what I'm doing is I'm making him draw the sword, and to do that in cinema, you have to basically duplicate the sword, and just like you have to turn the original sword off and turn the sword in his hand on.
Okay.
And I got really confused on like how I'm doing that.
Okay, I'll let you do what you do.
Yeah.
I can't help.
I can figure this one out. It's no problem. Cool. Only yesterday did I realize that I'm probably gonna need a proper plan, like a Trello plan for what's gonna happen. And yeah. Trello is weird. I don't understand Trello.
Wait, what plan for what?
Plan for Levaslier and like how to move forward. It's just like, because there's so much for me to do. You know how like I'm the only here's what TeamWnJ composes of for the live stream as well. In TeamWnJ, I was gonna talk about this as well. We have 3 main people. It's me. I'm the animator. Here's all my roles. I'm the writer, director, producer, editor. Yeah, those are all my main roles for Levaslier. Harry, my mate, he's the set builder. He's the assistant set builder, rather. He helps me build the sets. I build most of the sets, and he just chimes in. Yusuf is the guy who makes all the music. And so, if you've heard the Levaslier main soundtrack, he's done that. And right now we're recruiting a new concept artist. We're still sorting everything out there, but I'll introduce him when he gets in. And we've got a whole bunch of voice actors lined up as well. So we have a relatively small team. Why did I get on the topic of my team again? I suddenly lost
Trello
track.
was weird.
What?
Trello was weird.
Ah, right. Yeah. And so, because I'm the director, producer, writer, animator, editor, I have a lot of stuff to do. And I'm also a YouTuber. You can't forget that. And I'm also a student in university. Add that on. Yeah, like, it's a whole bunch of stuff to do, and I just realized that the deadline is coming up soon for Levaslier's prologue as well. And I'm mucking around doing not Levaslier stuff when I'm supposed to. Yeah, Trello is weird because I don't understand how that helps. Like, I've done it, I just don't know how that helps. Does it? Because if you can write stuff on Trello, right? So you write Trello basically allows you to organize your time. It's like a timetable. Okay, so if you write a timetable and you drop the timetable in your toilet and flush it and you never see it again, that's not gonna help you. So if I write stuff on Trello and I don't remember to go check my Trello, I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Like, honestly. And it's completely up to me on whether I check my Trello or not. So I don't know.
To be honest,
yeah, it's
to be honest, I think you should just go for pen and paper. Just go old school.
You know what? That's an excellent idea. That is such a good idea. I have a book with the Levaslier like name and logo written on it, and I have never thought to write a schedule down in that goddamn book. The only thing that's in the book is concept art and like the storyboard.
You have to go OG sometimes.
Yeah. By the way, I received a tip from one of my mates at school who's like the top student of my class, a certain female that I'm sure Eric knows who I'm talking about. So, for anyone watching the stream right now, you know I'm an editor, and I'm not a director for a very good reason, because I'm not very good with dealing with people. And so, when I have to deal with voice actors, I'm not sure if y'all know the struggle of being a director. Basically, when you're a director, you never get the things that you want. And that's just the reality of things. And I want my voice actors to deliver me a line for Arkosh that is supposed to be very intense and very emotional. He's not really delivering that line for me, and I don't know how, as a director, I can get him to say that line. Fortunately, I have good friends. And so this is a directing tip for anyone else who's in the directing business. Especially when dealing with actors. Here's what she said to me. She said, when you're doing an emotional scene that's really powerful, make sure your voice actors get connected to the make sure your actors get connected to the character. Now, that sounds really obvious, but how does the director play a role into this? Well, you have to really join them and introduce them to the character and tell them all the backstories and like get all the questions about the characters that they have out of their mind and into their head. As a director, you have to program your actors to become the character. Like, that's your job to get the voice acting done right. And that's what I skipped. Because I was so rushed to get the voice actor for Arkosh, which is the character I'm animating right now, I basically skipped the step of getting to know my actor. Like, he joined in and I said, okay, cool, here's a character, here's the lines, we need to get these done relatively quickly. Can you do it? He goes, yeah, sure, I can do it. And so the only things we've ever talked about are just the lines, and we've never got to know each other on a personal level. And I think as a director, we should have some sort of touch with our actors to get to know them, because we know our characters, we should know our actors as well. We should know how to link them up together, and that's a step that I missed, and that's a step I think I should revisit. That's just a self-analysis on myself. And Eric, I think this like might help you if you're planning to ever be a director as well, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
So much stuff that we don't know. Isn't it weird? I'm not sure if it's like this for you, but in film school, I've learned a lot more from the people that I work with more than like the lecturers that I learn from. Is it like that for you as well?
I guess that's what college is.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I know about, like, After Effects and Premiere is, like, my knowledge. Like, I already know how to do a lot of the stuff, right?
Right.
And quite frankly, the school, like, Look, the school has taught me a few things about After Effects and Premiere. Like, I did not know that the align tool existed in After Effects. I did not know that there's a certain tool that selects all your all your clips forward. Hold up. Someone just joined the live stream. What's going on? If you're new to the live stream, please write a comment. I'd love to know who you are. These live streams are for the community to get to know each other, and so yeah, it'd be great to know who you are. Back to topic. But no, these are a lot of small technical details that the school teaches me that I love, but they don't do that enough. Like, the only way I've learned those is through private one-on-one sessions with the lecturers where they go, hey, you know you can do that, right? And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. Thanks. But, like, otherwise, it's not specialized enough, especially in editing, I think. But I mean, that's just an editor's perspective. If you ask a director, you probably get a different opinion. Like, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
They have me in for SAE's open day, by the way.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone's in the Melbourne area, but, you know, come to my school, check me out. I'm up again for, because, you know how they did me last year? Yeah, they want me again, but to do visual effects. Which is exciting. Probably nobody in the live stream understood what I just said. I don't think anyone's in the Melbourne area anyway, but, like, look, if you're in Melbourne, there's a school, the school that I go to is SAE Institute. It's a film school in South Melbourne. We're doing an exhibition, I think, August 5th. Yeah, and I'll be demonstrating my editing skills. So if you want to see me live, hey, come over. But, I don't know how many people are actually in Melbourne. Anyway, Harry is in Bangkok right now, so he's not joining the stream today, unfortunately.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that is fun. Wish I could go to Bangkok.
You can always take Poppy there as well.
Yeah, I was about to say something about Kevin, but, like, I wasn't sure if it was appropriate to bring him up in the live stream.
It's alright. I hit his name, but I think you just said his name.
That's alright. There are, like, a million different Kevins in the world.
That's true.
Cool. I wonder where Yes Nobody is, because he's been pretty active lately. Hold on. Andreas says, do you want to vlog the exhibition? Not particularly, because my visual effects and editing life is separate to my my Levaslier, TeamWnJ, Minecraft animation life. Like, a lot of the stuff on this channel is specifically focused towards animation or Minecraft animation, but, like, my editing stuff is not on this channel, just because, like, it's not that related, I don't think, in my opinion, at least. So if I were to live stream, I mean, if I were to vlog that, I don't think there's much of a relationship there for me to vlog it on this channel specifically.
Or you could just use your school email, upload that.
Yeah, I mean, I totally could. I mean, I have my own channel where I upload all my editing stuff to. So I could, but I don't want to manage 2 channels at a time, so not what I'm looking forward to doing.
Got it.
One channel, school, Levaslier, like, and everything that comes with Levaslier. Yeah, that's a lot of work to do for me. I think I have plenty to do already.
Fair.
Oh no. How do I do them? What'd I say? Fucking. What else is on my my list of live stream stuff to talk about? I've gone through the 1.9 update, gone through Wednesday videos, content over forum. Did you hear my thing about content over forum, by the way?
No, I haven't. What did you talk about?
I can repeat that. It doesn't matter, because people are going to skip, like, an hour into the live stream anyway. You've heard of forum over content, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so for anyone who's new to the stream as well, form over content is a theory from postmodernism, which is an observation of modern day life, which basically states that the form of something matters more than the content of something. So let's say you have a book, the cover of the book and the fact that it is a book matters more than what's in the book. And that is a very astute observation, which, you know, it could be argued, whatever, right? I like to take the perspective that content matters more than form, but that's just me personally, and I like spreading my opinions, so content over form is my opinion. Why I say content over form is, let's take a look at my scene right now. I'm doing a Minecraft animation. Okay, so there's a bunch of dead people in the room, and he's being held hostage, and he's about to get his head cut off. Some people like saying to me, hey, Jules, remove all your Minecraft elements from your scene. Minecraft is heavily judged and looked down upon. Okay, so I go, yeah, sure. Okay, tell me what Minecraft elements I should remove. What exactly in my animation makes it a Minecraft animation? They go, oh, the obvious one is like all the blocks, right? Probably. Okay, so if I made all the blocks round, let's say I made this little bit of this wall round. What has that changed? Nothing. The wall is still a wall. The fact that it's a wall doesn't change. Like, if I rounded all my corners, nothing would change. The story still stays the same. It doesn't change anything. That's literally the only sort of Minecrafty element in here. You know? So, by changing the way something looks doesn't matter in terms of Levaslier. And that's where my content over form matters. So, this versus bad animation. So if I'm saying that content matters more than form, does that mean form doesn't matter? Can I bullshit some badly drawn animation and call that good content? To an extent, yes. In terms of bad animation, no. I'm gonna separate this right here. Hold the thought in your head. Content over form and bad animation. Hold that right there. We'll come back to that. Let's head on over to abstract art versus bad art. What, like, abstract art, like, you've seen abstract art, right? Like, you know what abstract art is. It's, quote unquote, it's just abstract, okay? So,
I guess.
yeah. So, what makes abstract art abstract? Well, abstract art is made by artists who understand what makes good art good. And then once they understand that, they take that and they add their own twist to it and they make it abstract. Bad art is made by artists who have no idea what they're doing, no idea why good art is good, and they just don't want to do it because they're lazy, and they make their own, quote, abstract art. That's not abstract, that's just bad, right? They don't understand what makes good art good, and so they don't have the essence of good art in it. Abstract art is good because it contains the essence of what makes art good. Back to form, content over form and bad animation. Bad animation can be forgiven to a point where it doesn't make it doesn't distract from the content, right? So if you're reading a script or a book or watching a movie and there's dialogue, okay, and it's a really tense scene, it's a really very, very intense scene. This is actually a live example. I'm not making fun of anyone, by the way. If, like, someone might be watching this and know that they wrote the script. It's a really intense scene, and your protagonist looks at himself in the mirror and he wonders if he's evil, right? He's just killed someone. He's just killed a bad guy, but the action of killing someone is bad. So he looks himself in the mirror and he goes, "Am I evil?" Like, that strips you entirely out of the zone. It breaks the content because there's bad form. You've had a typo. Like, that ruins everything. It breaks the mood. To that extent, if your bad form distracts from good content, yeah, that's not going to work. You have to have good form. You have to have a balance of good form and good content. But I think content weighs more than form. That's my thoughts on that.
It's just like how, like, to the very first point of form versus what, content?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, instead of rounding the Minecraft elements, it might as well just be a live action.
Yeah. Yeah. The story could stay the same. Like,
the story can stay the same.
Exactly. What difference does that make?
Minus the fact that you might want to take off the sword off the guy's head, but yeah.
Yeah, stabbing into his helmet.
Yeah. But yeah, live action is just pretty much the same. That's why it's called an adaptation.
Yeah. It's like I want to source an anime live action, but like none of them are really that good. My favorite one is Ghost in the Shell, obviously. Like the best live action anime I've seen is Ghost in the Shell. What does Ghost in the Shell change, like, compared to the original story? I mean, it changes the story a little bit to fit into a movie, right?
Right.
But fundamentally, it's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah. So if you like Ghost in the Shell, the movie, the live action, there's a pretty high likelihood you're gonna enjoy the anime. If you enjoy the anime, sure, the movie might have removed some stuff and you might not like it because of that. But I think as a general, you're gonna like what they've done.
Yep.
It's just like the Assassin's Creed movie as well. The Assassin's Creed movie sucked. Not fucked. It sucked. But me as an Assassin's Creed fan, like a hardcore Assassin's Creed fan, I enjoyed it. Like, I admit I enjoyed the Assassin's Creed movie even though it's shit. But, you know, it's like, I don't think the form mattered too much there. It was the content that was the Assassin's Creed that mattered.
Yeah. And, okay, my opinion for, like, an anime movie, I would say Gintama is one of the better Japanese-made live-action movies.
I didn't even know Gintama got a live action.
It did.
Oh.
And they're making a sequel to it because the first one did so well.
Oh.
You know why?
Yeah. Why?
Because if you took away the cosplay element,
yeah,
it's just a bunch of people like fucking around, like making a comedy movie, right?
Yeah.
Add the cosplay and the world of Gintama, you got Gintama. So
yeah,
that's why it did so well.
That is so true.
So like sure, like there's so many like live actions that are like not as good but changed so much that kind of deferred like people. But like if you have a chance, people should actually go watch Gintama live action because I enjoyed it, and it's my very first one that I liked. And there's like so many references, just like how Gintama is. So it was a great watch.
By the way, I just want to make something clear. My observation on content over form is not the like correct observation of life. No, that's just my way of viewing things. Right now, for a fact, I can tell you for a fact that people care about form more than content. Like, people in general, they care about form. They do. They really do. Like, if you go to a library and you start picking up... Okay. If we have... let's see. If we have Assassin's Creed the movie and Assassin's Creed the game on the same shelf, which would you pick up? Like, I pick the game, right? Because the game is more fun than the movie. Like, the form there matters. Actually, that's a bad example because the content of the movie sucked as well. If we have something of the same value... Okay, here. Different form. We've got an ebook and a physical book sitting next to you. Which one do you grab? Like, they're the same thing. Which one would you grab?
I would probably take the ebook.
Yeah. I think that's what most people would do. Like, or it's like, let's say a library has 5 books. You have an iPad with 5 books. Would you go in the library or would you take your iPad? I think most people would say their iPad. Like, the form does matter. The form of the content does matter. That's just life. I just want to spread my opinions on content over form because I think that this observation opens you up to a lot more different experiences in life. Like, if you were so gung-ho on hating Minecraft that you would never touch Minecraft or anything related to Minecraft, anything blocky, pixelated, even Mario, you consider that Minecraft, you'd be missing out on a lot of stuff. But if you were to open yourself up and say, hey, I'm not a big fan of Minecraft, but I'm able to see past these blocks and see these people as actual characters and play the game or watch Levaslier as a show, I think you'd have a much better experience. Like, there's a lot more to offer there. That's just like an experience on life for me. I think I think I'm ready to do a render, actually. I can't believe I actually got some animation out while talking. Timing notes, please. What comes after L? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Thank you. Lifesaver right there. Cool. Excuse me. Ugh. What else is down my list to talk about? I didn't expect to go through everything that quickly. That's not everything. I've noted down how I got into Minecraft, why I love it, and how it's changed my life as well. Wondering if it's a bit too soon to get into that. I mean, I could always repeat myself. I really don't care. Wait, how did you get into Minecraft? Because I know you play, but you just don't play that often.
Good question.
Was it just like random, or not? You, I could assume that it's probably like YouTube or something.
I'm actually trying to think back when I actually started.
Yeah.
Or like how I got into it, but I feel like it is YouTube. But I don't specifically know why I started watching Minecraft, because it was a new concept to me, you know? So like I didn't know why this thing was on YouTube.
Right. So it was like a new phenomenon for you.
Kind of, yeah.
Cool.
I started like before creative mode was a thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you were one of the betas. Nice. One of my boys.
So that's why I think back then you actually need to have a mod to actually have a creative
Yeah,
mode.
you had there was a fly mod and too many items, which added that extra bar on your right on the right side of your screen. That could add a bunch of stuff. Yeah, too many items.
Yeah.
They've modified that to just enough items in the modern day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember actually modding that into the Minecraft. And then creative mode started, and I kind of started playing creative a bit more.
Yeah.
And from there, I just kind of followed a bit through the updates, watched a lot more Minecraft YouTubers, like Ant Venom,
yeah, Ant
Bombo
Venom.
Jumbo.
Yeah. I
just downloaded skins.
Yeah, I just realized something as well. Remember earlier when I mentioned something to do with the Ender Dragon and how that kind of ruined the game a little bit for me?
Yeah.
Especially with the addition of creative mode. Because before that, it was like, I'm playing survival, I have no objective, what's the only thing I can do? Build. So I collect resources and I build. With the inclusion of the Ender Dragon, that basically means that I have an objective to go for. After I complete the Ender Dragon objective, after I kill the final boss, what's left to do? There's no objective left, right? So you build. Okay, but why would I build in survival mode with limited resources when I could go to creative mode and express my creativity with infinite resources?
Yeah.
And I think that's what ruins it. After you kill the Ender Dragon, there's no reason for you to continue playing.
Yeah.
And so you just leave.
Yeah.
Now, the more I think about it, the more I wish they didn't introduce the Ender Dragon as a final boss.
Yep.
Like, if they introduced it as a boss, not a final boss, that would have made such a big difference. Because then it's like, you kill the Ender Dragon and you get something to help you build with, right? But like...
Okay. Yep.
But nah, you kill the Ender Dragon and you get an egg, and you can't do anything with the egg, so, you know. Yep. The egg is just like a big middle finger to anyone who finishes the game.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
It's sad, too, because the dragon fight is really fun.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, like, as a final boss, I think, like, especially nowadays, the Ender Dragon fight is a really good, like, final boss for Minecraft. Like, it's just it's a good boss battle, and it's a good boss all around. But,
yep.
I hate that it's good, because I wish it wasn't in.
Oh, okay, maybe like okay. I'm not sure if this is true, but like I think I watched Node play Minecraft as like a team.
Did they finish it?
That's how I. They finished a long time ago, but they failed.
Oh, they failed to kill the dragon.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Because
happened to me a few times.
team coordination was off, so I think that's how I got into Minecraft actually. If
Oh, okay.
I were to be more specific, or like it started to propel me into the direction of Minecraft.
Right.
Then I talked about how I kind of liked redstone over building.
Right.
So then, this is like super like geeky of me, but like I would I had like a world. It's just like a flat world.
Oh, flat worlds got boring for me so quickly.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I made like just Gundam statues, and then after that, since I like redstone, I just decided to be like, no one has made like a redstone Gundam cockpit.
Yeah.
So like I was just testing the ideas of it, but like I'm still such a noob at redstone that like I just gave up on it. Cause like
right.
in each
You didn't know how to do
update,
it. Yeah.
I didn't know. I was just dumb at it.
It's frustrating as well when you have you ever had one of those moments where you follow the redstone tutorial exactly as they showed it, like literally the same blocks, same places, and you press the button and it's just like, eh. But you followed it to the T. It's just
yeah. I had one or two times that happened, okay? But like every time it usually worked. So but the thing is that like the redstone always gets fucked over in every consequential like update.
Oh.
So like, that's why like people would be like, "Oh, in this new update, they fucked this thing up." So that's why we have to build a new door, like the same door that I built the previous version, but with new stuff. But like but it's bigger than the previous one because this removed that, and then
like
a few years later, then you realize that
it's really weird because I haven't. Okay, so I took a break between full release 1.7 to full release 1.11, I believe, and so in between there, I have literally no idea what happened. And one of those updates were like a redstone update, and they added a bunch of redstone contraptions that I didn't know about. My knowledge of redstone is like up to repeaters. I don't know what a comparator does, because I wasn't here when they added that, or like I didn't use it too much. And so
I remembered when.
Yeah, I built all my contraptions using the old style. So there's a device called a T flip flop, and I built that in the old like alpha way of building a T flip flop, and it didn't work. So I go to Google, I'm like, T flip flop Minecraft, and my big contraption that's like 5x3 is now condensed to a 2x2. So that happens.
I mean,
a
that's
lot
the thing.
Yeah,
it's either like it shrinks or it grows.
Yeah.
Like, that's why every update is like fucks up redstone so badly to the point where these redstone Minecraft YouTubers always have to one up themselves every single time.
I think it gets smaller every single time though, because like they add more and more stuff that you can use to build redstone stuff with. It's just
they do.
A matter of figuring out how it works and what's the most efficient way of getting it to work.
Yeah, and like not just the compactness of the design, but also the compactness of the wiring. You know?
Yeah.
First they would show you like, oh, this is how you do it, but then like they zoom out and you just see this like wires of like, and stuff is just like, just.
I've built some pretty complex redstone stuff before that I don't think I'd be able to recreate. Like I made you know what an enchantment table is?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put bookshelves around the enchantment table and it buffs the enchantment. And so I made pistons for that, and so like each button or whatever I forgot what exactly it does, but like it would make the enchantment the bookshelves come up, and like you could change the level of enchantment or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know how to do that now. like no idea how to do that. I think what I did was, so if you didn't have any of them enabled, it would be just the enchantment table, and the walls would be like stone or something. And when you hit the button once, what I did was it would shove the bottom layer up, and it like the bottom layer would become bookshelves. And you press it again, and it'd like be 2 layers of bookshelves. You press it again, there'd be 3 layers of bookshelves.
Right.
I don't know how I did that. And then when you press it the 4th time, it would push everything back down.
Right.
No idea. Legit.
So you like it was like flush basically.
Yeah, it was absolutely flush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it meant I had to do 3 piston extenders going up right next to each other.
Yep.
And it would have to go back down as well. Yep. And it have to be in intervals as well. And at the time, I was like, oh, that's easy. Now, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I forgot how to make I tried to make a redstone clock the other day, which is like when it goes in the circle. I grabbed a comparator instead of a repeater without knowing, because I forgot comparators existed. I linked them up. I put them in a clock. I was like, what is going on? Oh no.
You grabbed the wrong shit.
Yeah. Hey, someone just joined the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, leave a comment. I'd love to know who you are. These live streams are for the community, just for us to get to know each other. So yeah, leave a comment. Let me know who you are. Let's have a talk. Let's have a chat rather. My render lagged for 9 minutes, and it finally started rendering.
Nice. I mean, the reason why I didn't want to learn redstone was just because, one, it was too difficult for me, even with the comparator update, and two, there was just YouTube.
What do you mean there was just YouTube?
YouTube made it easier for me to just watch and build.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to go to learn redstones. It's just the people who are actually.
But that's how you learn. That's how you learn anything.
That's true. But like, as a kid, like, I just found the construction school and nothing else.
Oh, fair enough.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was just like, oh, this is a cool idea. Build into my house, and find something else. Build into my house, and that's pretty much it. There wasn't much incentive for me to learn.
Let me interact with the community a little bit. Hey, for anyone watching the live stream, what are you guys doing right now? I just want to like know and see like what's happening. It's gonna take a bit. Like, Eric, we can continue talking. Like, it's gonna take a bit for them to actually receive my message because there's a bit of latency.
Yep.
What are you doing? I'm assuming you just finished up a game of Rainbow Six or something.
Dude, I haven't.
What do you mean?
I just joined the live stream.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. Cool.
And that's it. Like, I haven't done anything so far.
Did you have school today?
Yeah, I did.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know when I start playing Minecraft. Actually, I think it should be 9th school. No, not
9th school.
I think it was 10th grade for me when I stopped playing.
You stopped playing.
Minecraft.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, like completely.
I stopped playing because I'm a dumbass, and so I'm working on Levaslier and I'm building the world. Yeah, I'm making the animation, and I put everything on a single hard drive. And I'm in high school in Canada, and a girl comes up to me and she goes, "Hey, I heard you have a big hard drive with a bunch of sound effects. Do you mind if we borrow your sound effects for our film?" And she plugs my hard drive into an iMac, and it pops up this dialogue that's like, "Do you want to format this hard drive?" And she's Chinese, and she goes, "Oh, I don't know." And then she hit the format button.
Oh shit!
And there goes my 2 years of work because I was a dumbass and I put it on one single hard drive. Yeah. Lesson for everybody. Lesson for anybody in the live stream right now. Welcome whoever just joined in. I'd love to see who you are. Please leave a comment and let me know. So if you're an animator, if you do any sort of work and you have to save your work, please save your work on more than one hard drive. Like,
not just animator, just any.
Yeah, like literally anything. Please do that. I don't want anyone to suffer the way I did. I took a 2-year break because I was so depressed that someone deleted my 2 years work of Levaslier work. Like, now I have a desktop, a laptop, and 3 hard drives. And Levaslier is backed up to 5 different locations at all times. So, you know, back your stuff up. Like, this is serious stuff. You can set up auto backup. There's no reason to not back up your stuff. And not to mention, my film almost got messed up today as well. Yeah. SD card wasn't going to read properly.
It was kind of interesting that, like, back in 9th grade, some of our classmates was able to convince our teacher for them to make a Minecraft project.
I did that too.
Yeah, but like the teacher was skeptical because she said it was a game, right? And they said, yeah, it was a game, but like she knew about these students, so like they kind of had a trust into these students, and like they actually made something cool with it. I don't know what we were learning then, but like I do remember the idea where it was like they made kind of like a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
But like they had like these statues, right?
A
then, like,
magnifying glass in Minecraft?
Well, not a legit magnifying glass, but
okay.
like kind of like
the shape of a magnifying glass.
Looks. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
But then they have these like statues just out there in the flat world, and just build whatever topics it was, and just wrote like it was also a present. Yeah, just wrote them up, and it's just like also a presentation. So like they also presented it, and like they kind of like just clicked into one instead of making like a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh damn! Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I found my Minecraft project. Like I went onto my personal channel on YouTube with like all my embarrassing stuff from what 7 years ago, and I found this one Minecraft project, like really cringy project that I did for school, and it was basically a really badly filmed machinima. Yeah. The title of the video is King Charles I Gets Beheaded News bracket school project. I think it was like a history project or something, and for whatever reason we decided to shoot like a news show in Minecraft. And saying that just made me cringe. Say my name for the meme, says Macintosh. Dude, Macintosh, your name is like great for branding. If you ever wanted to brand your name, I'm gonna search you up. I swear to God. What great branding.
Search you up?
Someone just left a comment, said his name is Macintosh, and the comment said, say my name for the memes.
Oh.
Like, if you took that a step further, that's such good branding. What a catchy name.
It's true.
Alright, whatever. I think he left, unfortunately. I don't know. Are you still there? It's gonna take some time for the lag to catch up. Is my render going on?
Yep.
The live stream is slowing my render down, like, significantly. It's slowing down by, like, half speed, at least. Hey, Macintosh is still here. What's going on? Yeah, so... Yeah, of course you got it off Macintosh. I can tell you got it off Macintosh. It's such a great name.
God.
Like... Do you ever think about how YouTubers got their names? Like, how did Markiplier come up with Markiplier?
That's true. I mean, his name is Mark.
Yeah, like, you can get the Mark plat, but what is a plier? When I first heard of Markiplier, I thought of a person named Mark holding a pair of pliers. Legit, that's what I thought.
Okay. I mean, like, I never really delved too deep into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, for example, like, back then, the fad was Draw My Life, right? They never really say, like, how they got their names.
Yeah, true.
They just, like, for example, Smosh, but, like, we don't know what it means, but, like, it was what Anthony did to program a website.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Just come up with random words.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
oh, wait, you know Ant Venom? You remember Ant Venom?
Yeah.
His name originally was Anti-Venom, But when he tried to sign up for YouTube or something, like account name was taken, and so he got rid of the I, and it just became Ant Venom. Yeah, that's how he got his.
Yeah. I mean, like, same, like these bigger YouTubers, right? Like, Nigi Higa. We know Higa is his surname, but what's Niga? Like, he never really explained that. But like, it just rolls off the tongue.
I have a feeling we know what that is without him explaining it.
That's true, but I don't think his intentions was that.
Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah. So like, PewDiePie, like.
Yeah, what does PewDiePie mean?
Like, I mean, his name is Felix, for goddammit. Like.
Yeah.
There's no correlation.
Also, when I didn't know, like, when PewDiePie wasn't that big, I encountered his channel before, and I thought it was PewDiePie. Because that's how you spell, like, that's not how you spell D. D is spelled D-E-E, not D-I-E.
Oh.
D-I-E is die. I legit read PewDiePie.
I mean, like, there's so, like, I mean, it could have been just like some random names, just like PewDiePie or like another Minecraft YouTuber like Captain Sparkles. It's just those random ass names.
Yeah, I feel like Captain Sparkles is like an account name you would get from if you made an MSN account in 2004.
That's probably what he did.
Yeah. Dude, my channel name is like a 2004 name as well. Like TeamWnJ. That, I don't know. For me, that I feel like that's the epitome of a 2004 name. Literally grabbing the initials of your friend and yourself and putting them into a name. That's what it is. Like WNJ.
Yeah.
It's Wayne and Julian. That's what it stands for. I really want to do a rebranding of my channel because like someone like Matt Kintosh has such a good catchy name. I feel like I want to do that as well, but the problem there is my channel is already established with like almost 2,000 of subscribers, and I have like almost 500 videos, and all of them have either GamersWNJ or TeamWnJ on it. So if I were to suddenly change to something else, it would be a bit hard to change.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, keep it.
Yeah.
Don't change it.
I think I'm gonna keep it and just like work with it.
Yep. Okay. How about this? Like, you know, like how like the Sam and Nico video turned into Quarter Crew, right?
Yeah.
They had a reason to do that, right?
Yeah.
But like, so far you don't have a reason to change it so far.
And
just
like, no, Corridor Crew and Sam and Nico are very easily changeable because they've always addressed Sam and Nico at like the channel Sam and Nico as like the second channel.
Yeah, as themselves.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Sam
Yeah. And so it's really easy to change that to the behind the scenes channel. But for me,
exactly, that's why. The
problem for me is that my videos, my channel started off being Gamers WNJ. And then later on we added more people that weren't gamers, so it became Team WNJ. But then the W of WNJ left, so now it's just J. Like it's weird, yeah. And I can't just for me rebranding is not as simple because all of it is established as WNJ.
Yep.
If I were to change it, I wonder what I change it to.
I mean, you could have been okay. You could be very ballsy and just change it at some point.
That wouldn't be smart.
True.
Like, if I were to change it, I'd have to plan out exactly what I'm doing.
Yep, that is also true. So, like, that's just one method for if you want to be ballsy, just plan it out and change it without telling people, or unless there's like a historical moment in this team.
I think the worst thing to do would be not tell anyone. I think telling people is important. Because I have people who watch my videos consistently. If they're like, if they search up TeamWnJ one day and they don't get any results, I'll be like, what? Like, hold on. What happened? Who's this? Right? Like, you'd have to tell them, hey, TeamWnJ is rebranding to, whatever it changes to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to change it to. Like, I've been running TeamWnJ for so many years that I've kind of grown attached to it in a way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just seems kind of not like you wouldn't think that a channel like TeamWnJ would reach the highest heights. But that's exactly what I want to do, right? I don't know. Maybe it could. Like the more I think about it, the more I feel like it could.
Maybe because it doesn't roll off the tongue too much.
Yeah. That might be what it is. Ragecrafters wrote the name PewDiePie was formed by the term pew, as in a gun, die, which is his original channel, which he supposedly forgot his password for.
Oh.
He created another channel by adding pie at the end because he loves pie. There you go.
Nice. Nice insight.
There we go. Now we know. So people do have a reason of creating channel names. And then there are people like Ray William Johnson, who are just Ray William Johnson.
Straight up his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a chat about Ray William Johnson today when I was in the web marketing place.
Yeah.
We're talking about how you absolutely kill your channel.
Yeah.
It's funny. There was a kid in there who was younger than me. And it's weird to have people younger than me, right? But the adult in the room was like, hey, do you remember Ray William Johnson? I'm like, oh, Ray William Johnson. He was #1 on YouTube back then. And I looked towards the kid. I was like, do you know Ray William Johnson? He goes, nah, never heard of him.
Oh, no.
Oh, how do you not hear Ray William Johnson? Yes, okay, I have to explain what Ray William Johnson was and what he did.
Okay, let's be fair. It's been like this for generations and generations and generations.
Yeah.
So, like, we just have to deal with it.
Do you ever feel old sometimes?
Not really.
This thing happens to me. You know how I'm, like, the youngest person in the school? Well, yeah. Exactly. That's what I said. The thing, exactly what I just said. I'm not the youngest person at the school anymore because younger people are coming in. I'm so used to coming, because I went to university when I was 17. So anyone in the live stream who doesn't know, I'm about to graduate. I'm 18 now. I went in last year and I was 17. I'm used to saying, hey, I'm 17. I'm the youngest kid in the school, Lamau. And then when I turned 18, it was like, hey, I just turned 18 and I'm halfway done with uni, Lamau. And so now I'm halfway done with my second year or my final year. And people are like, wait, Julian, so how old are you? I go, yeah, I just turned 18, lol. And they go, so when's your birthday? I'm like, November. Wait, November. That's more than half a year ago. I didn't just turn 18. I'm almost turning 19. Ugh. It hits me like that. It hits me so hard, just like that.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah, I bluntly show off my age. No holding back. Man, this animation is going so slow. What's going on here? $500 to $510. Wait, Andrea, did you just say you've never heard of PewDiePie, or that you've never heard of PewDie? Or PewDie? Wait, so why is the D-I-E in PewDiePie pronounced D? Because you're not pronouncing, like, you're not saying PewDiePie. Why does that change? What?
That's true.
Who started this? So, I don't. Oh, okay, whatever.
Let's make an assumption and just say it's PewDiePie.
Yeah. Someone who doesn't know how to pronounce it pronounced it. I also do this thing. You know how my character is called Chafe? And so, like, the E and the I are flipped, right? Yeah. Yeah, the people who work with me, and they need to type Chief, not Chafe. They can't type that anymore. Every time they write Chief, they write Chafe by accident, including me. Yeah.
No, you just gotta type it out, see if it's right. Maybe if it's not right, just click it back and just type it correctly.
Yeah.
Next time.
No, because I've also disabled my autocorrect to detect that, because I'm writing scripts and stuff, and the autocorrect can't like keep changing me. So
Yep.
No recovery. Jeez, my render time is being slowed down by 10 times.
I wonder why.
Usually it takes me like a 1/10 of a second to render a frame, but it's taking me a full second now.
I really wonder why.
Oh, what time is it? It's only 10:41. I'm gonna sleep at 12 tonight because I'm gonna go to school tomorrow.
Cool.
We've got an After Effects class finally. Oh, we just had an After Effects class, but as usual, it's like all the stuff that I already know.
Yeah.
But it's still fun because it's practice, so.
I don't know why would you be excited to go.
I don't know, because we like get to use After Effects. It's always fun to use After Effects.
That's true.
And like this, I love seeing Varsha react to all the I probably shouldn't say his name in the live stream.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, I love seeing my friend react to things you can do in After Effects that he didn't know about. So our lecturer showed us how to do 3D stuff in After Effects to make a layer 3D, and it's like as simple as a click of a button, and then you can like click your camera tool and you can rotate around your 3D object. And the entire time, my friend was like, "Whoa, I love After Effects now."
There's so much more depth now.
Yeah.
Literally.
He made we were making like mock-up title sequences of like just random words, and I put like I didn't bother making a title. I just wrote A, and I used that as my title.
Oh come on, you should have made a meme.
Yeah, Varsha. I mean, my friend. I keep saying his name. My friend made send noodles, and he made it in a way.
I saw that.
What you saw? You saw it? Yeah. I didn't know what to expect because it started off in a really dark scene with like really ambient lights, and so you couldn't make up the words, and the camera zoomed towards the text, and you're like, "What is that?" And it piques your curiosity, and you look closer into it, and after a second, it peels out super quickly, and it says "send noodles" like really quickly. The art of the title sequence, he manages to master it within, I don't know, one class. Hey, it seems someone new has joined the live stream. What's going on? I'd love to see who you are. If you could leave a comment. These live streams are for us to interact with each other, so just go ahead, leave a comment. Let's start a discussion. I need to start revisiting some of the old topics that I've already gone through, because I know people are going to skip in the replay to like these key parts. I need to sneeze. Oh dear. Oh, excuse me. I feel like getting a drink too. I hate when I prepare a drink, and then as I'm preparing the live stream, I finish the drink. So then when I'm actually streaming, I'm sitting here like, oh, I need to run off for like 10 seconds to get some water or whatever.
Well, shit.
Yeah. And Harry ain't here to back me up as well. I want to go make a tea, but then I have to boil the water, add the sugar, and then I don't want to leave the stream abandoned for like 30 seconds. That's gonna kill everyone. More people joining the stream. What's going on? Hey, for whoever just joined the stream, feel free to leave a comment. We'd love to see who you are. These live streams are for the community. I've really shortened that down. What else is going on? With the partnership. Alright, yeah. I probably should mention this. With the marketing company, this is for people in the stream. For the marketing company that I'm partnering up with, what's happening right now is I'm going to get my SEO checked, which is search engine optimization, and it's basically how well you can market. And so like video tags, titles, descriptions, and personal branding is a big part of that, and these guys are experts, unlike me. My end of the deal is that I have to help them make videos, which I'm perfectly fine with as a filmmaker. So you know, it's a double win for me. That's what's happening with that. The SEO check won't be till next week, I believe. I'm not gonna say the exact date in case something happens. But on a similar note, for anyone who's been following me for any duration of time, you'll know that this prologue that we're making right now is for a big event that's going to happen in October. Still have no idea whether I'm in or not yet, but I still want to make this either way. Hope I'm in. I'll make the announcement when I do. Like, I'll make the announcement of what am I thinking of? What seminar it'll be, and not seminar. What event it'll be, where it'll be, and when it'll be. That'll all be on my channel when I get the news of confirmation. Whew. I had to get that out. I almost forgot, just in case.
You feel like you covered all the topics?
I have covered most of my topics. It's just, oh, why am I yawning so much? The only thing left is more like, right, yeah. How Minecraft changed my life, you know. So, I think, yeah, how many people in the call right now? Cool, 4. Call, I meant live stream. So, I've always encouraged people to animate Minecraft because it's a good place for them to start. So, because you know how, like, Minecraft are, like, really blocky stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You can get away with doing a lot of stuff wrong in Minecraft animations. So I think that's it's a good place to, and the rigs are very simplified and there's a lot of support for it. So, you know, it's an easy way to bridge you into actual animation. I've always thought that, and I still stick to that fact now, because had I not done all the Minecraft animation stuff 6 years ago, had I not decided to learn to write and do all the stuff that I do on YouTube, I don't think I'd be here. I don't think, 1, I'd be making YouTube videos still. I don't think, 2, I'd be this knowledgeable in Cinema 4D or After Effects or Premiere. I don't think, 3, I'd be in film school in university in Australia living by myself making YouTube videos. And these are the 3 things I love doing the most. And it's all thanks to me doing Minecraft animation as a little kid. So anyone starting out animation right now, and, you know, like, I mean, back then, I had no idea where I wanted to go in the future. I knew I loved I knew I loved doing film, and I knew I wanted to be an editor. And that was the direction I was going to go straight forward to. I had no dreams of being an animator whatsoever. But because I'm animating so much, and because I just like animating so much, here's where I am. Like, I consider myself an animator, but an editor and a visual effects artist as well. So, for anyone here who's doing Minecraft animation, consider that your Minecraft animation skills aren't just limited to Minecraft animation. If you start exploring other avenues like visual effects or like different styles of animation, you could use your Minecraft animation background to get you quite far. I mean, I'm putting my Minecraft animations on my resume. Like, I'm actually putting it on my resume because I'm proud of what I've done, and I believe that people, like artists, are able to see past, are able to see content over form instead of form over content. And honestly, I have no interest working with people who judge things by form as well. So, you know, there's that. Minecraft animations are important. Yeah, they can get you very far. Don't underestimate Minecraft animations. That's just one more thing I wanted to get out. Anything you want to add to that?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's nice that you would add your Minecraft animations into.
It was requested by my
resume.
liaison. He goes, "Hey, you do visual effects, you do editing. Do you do 3D modeling?" I go, "Yeah." Like, I said yes, but in my mind, I'm like, well, kinda, because it's Minecraft modeling most of the time. Most of the time, like, I do modeling. For people wondering, I do model. I do visual effects. Like, I made cars and stuff, but like, most of my modeling is Minecraft stuff. And he goes, "Oh, include some of your models and stuff on your resume." I go, "Okay." Well, look, Levaslier is such a big thing, and I think people are able to take it seriously if they just open their eyes. I'm gonna put it on my resume.
Yep.
Like, this is a big part of me. This explains who I am, so I'll do it. Like, it may be a bit awkward or weird at first. I'm gonna do it. Like, I can get over that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, I mean, like, you're doing the animation through, like, Cinema 4D, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, like,
It's professional
Cinema 4D
software.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't see why you wouldn't put it into your resume.
Exactly. And sometimes you get these not obnoxious. You get these people who don't really know what Minecraft is, and so they can't identify Minecraft animation, especially when I start changing the textures and changing the animations up so much. And then they're actually able to see it from like without the Minecraft stigma in their mind. And like those are the eyes that I want, really.
To be honest, like I don't think you should like say it's always like a Minecraft thing.
Yeah, no, I've completely removed that from a lot of my stuff. If we go on my website, oh, I updated my website, by the way. It's a lot cleaner now and it's a lot more informative. But on my website, I think I only mentioned Minecraft once or twice as a Minecraft project. So the title of the video is the biggest, most ambitious Minecraft project ever. And that's just kind of repeated 4 times on the video. So like count that as 1, right? The biggest, most ambitious Minecraft project ever. And on the video, I wrote Minecraft twice because that's the title. So there's 2 there. I mean, the title is bracket Minecraft animated series. I'll give you that 1. Okay. And then the only other time I address Minecraft is I address the word Minecraft 4 times when I say what we're not. And I specifically state, Levaslier is not a typical Minecraft animation, but instead an original animation borrowing elements from the Minecraft universe. We strive to reinvent Minecraft animations and fight against the typically badly animated, cheap and cringy Minecraft animations that go against all principles of animation. Levaslier will be done by serious animators to tell a proper story. So I specifically state we are not a quote-unquote Minecraft animation. Yeah, it's a Minecraft project. Like, you can't take away that it's a Minecraft project because, like, it's being built in Minecraft. If I don't build it in Minecraft, I have no world to animate in. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I wanted to actually make a video on what is Minecraft animation as well. Because, like, it's always bothered me that... Well, it's not like... It doesn't bother me, but it's just kind of like... I'm confused when people say, you should take out the Minecraft stuff in Levaslier. But, like, what do you want me to take out? What is the Minecraft stuff in Levaslier? Because I'm the creator and I can't... Do you want me to not build the world in Minecraft? Well, there's a technical limitation there because you can't build a world this detailed in 3D modeling. It's impossible. Not for one man with a small budget. And in a 3D modeling engine, not a game engine, right? It's not possible, so you have to do it in Minecraft for a world this big, this detailed. You also get the added bonus of people being interact with the world and being able to interact with the world.
Yeah, you might as well add 10 years to that if you want to remove Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. And I have all the details and stuff built into my script already. It's like when someone writes a book and they're like 100 pages. Like, let's say someone's writing Harry Potter. Like J.K. Rowling's writing Harry Potter, and she's halfway done with the book, and you go up to her and you're like, you should remove the magic. People don't like magic. What? Like, what? How? Like, what do you? How do you do that? You know? Except it's like, except for the situation right now I'm dealing with is, let's take Harry Potter as an example again. Let's say Harry Potter, but magic is never used. Okay.
Okay.
So magic exists but is never used, and it's very important to the story. It's the fundamental ground of how the story works. And someone says, take out the Minecraft. Take out the magic. Okay. So if I take out the magic and I replace it with aura, it would still be the same thing. But it would make things more complicated because I'd have to replace every single bit where magic is mentioned with aura and make it work with aura. So nothing in the story changes, and we just overcomplicate things and we add more time onto it. Why are we doing that? What difference does that make? Especially in Levaslier, when you say remove the Minecraft stuff, I literally don't know what to remove. Because, like, what part of Levaslier is Minecrafty? Like, do you see it as Minecrafty because of the blocks? Is that it? I don't understand. Because if that's it, then, like, are other voxel, like, squarish based animations not considered Minecrafty, or are they Minecraft clones? What, you know? Can we no longer be original with square based or like voxel based animation? Are all things built with cubes now considered Minecraft, even though they could be built completely in cinema? What are we considering a Minecraft project, and what are we considering a Minecraft animation? And if you want me to take something out of it, what do you want me to take out? That's what I don't know. And I know there's a viewer in the live stream right now who thinks I'm addressing you directly. I'm not. Trust me. I've received some pretty mean comments on Instagram specifically. And so these are mainly for those, but like, you know, I don't like feeding the trolls, and the person I try not to. There's someone who's leaving kind comments, but has suggested that I remove Minecraft from my animation. I'm not trying to attack him. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just stating some facts. Yeah. But no, it's just really weird whenever people say remove Minecraft stuff. In fact, I'm actually adding a lot more stuff that isn't in Minecraft. Like, I'm adding potted plants and, like, vegetables that grow on walls and stuff. That's not in the original game. Fish nets and fish. Swordfish. What do you want me to remove? I always get confused. What? Moving on. Like, I can be confused however long I want. It's just, you know, nothing's gonna change.
I mean, it could be like, you know, how it's just, it goes back to the whole community thing, where it's just like people like used to play or watch something, but they kind of quote unquote grew out of it.
Yeah.
And, like, now they look back at it and like kind of like nostalgia factor, but like that nostalgia factor is not nostalgia. It just turned into like hate at some point for some reason, and then like they just
that might be it too.
Like it,
yeah.
It's just like it goes for the comics, TV shows, movies, music, animation, everything.
Did you miss the beginning of my live stream, by the way?
I probably did.
Okay, so in the beginning of the mind stream of the live stream, I talked about why people are thinking that Minecraft is dead. And so basically, what the comments on Instagram are something along the lines of, remove the Minecraft from your animation. It's such a shame that you're doing this in Minecraft because people hate Minecraft and it's going on a downward trend. What I'm focusing on here is people hate Minecraft and it's going on a downward trend. And the game is dying. Those three, right? These three comments. Right. Yeah, if you choose to hang out around people who hate the game, you will naturally have the observation that people hate the game. Now, if you choose to hang out with people who love the game, guess what? You're going to have the observation that people love the game. That's subjective. We don't know, like, unless there's some statistics to prove how much people love Minecraft or hate Minecraft, we can't say anything about that. No statistics to back that up. There are, however, statistics to back up the trends. People are saying that Minecraft is dying because it's going on a downward trend. There is no correlation here. Trend does not show player base. If you go on Google Trends, which tracks the amount of Google searches, it gives you a, let me go on Google Trends right now, actually. It shows you, I went to Google Translate. It shows you how many people are searching for a certain term. And it assigns it a value, a trend value, from 0 to 100. 0 is nobody or virtually nobody searching for it. 100 is a lot of people searching for it. 100 does not represent 100 people. It represents 100 trend values. So we can't see the exact value of it, like how many people, okay?
Yep.
So ever since 2013, give me 2 seconds, sorry. I'm gonna set on the stream right now. You're looking at Google Trends for the search term Minecraft from 2004 to the present day. In 2013, the trend value peaked at 100%. Ever since then, it has gone consistently downhill by 75%. So now it's down to 26, I believe, in America. So, oh no, it's like 30. It's 33 right now. Okay, so it's gone down by a third since 2013. It is unquestionable, because we have facts to back this up, that Minecraft is going on a downward trend. Hold that thought right there. Let's move on to something else when I come back to this later. The second point here is that Minecraft is dying. Okay, so Minecraft is dying. Sorry, the only way a game can die is if the game has nobody or virtually nobody playing the game. What that means is if 1 person or 100 people are playing Minecraft, the game would be considered dead, because 100 people does not consist to a big enough community for it to be, like, big, right? So once it dies out like that, we consider it dead. So let's say the line for dead is, like, it's very arbitrary, but I'm going to say like 1,000 or whatever, right? So if the game peaks with an active player base of below 1,000, it's dead. Okay. Only recently has the Minecraft player base peaked, so it's increased too, 144 million players. That's the highest it's ever been. It's gone up. So, no, it's not dying because it's not going down. The player base is not going down. So why is the trend going down but the player base going up? It's simple, because the correlation there is not direct. Just because there's 33 trend value of people searching for Minecraft doesn't mean there's 33 trend value of players. It just means there's 33 trend value of people searching for the game. That's how many new people are coming to the game. So it's let's say 33. Let's convert trend value to percentages. Okay, it's very arbitrary. I'm just doing that as an example. 33% of people are searching for Minecraft in 2018. Then the percentage player base of Minecraft in 2018 would go up by 33%. It would go up by 33%, not go to 33%. That correlation does not exist. If, however, the trend value was 100, so if it was at 100%, then the players of Minecraft would go up 3 times as much. Right now it's at 33, right? 3 times of 33 is 99, which is close to 100. Close enough. So it would go up 3 times as fast if the trend value was 100. From a marketing standpoint, Minecraft is dying because the trend is going down. Until the trend hits 0, so when nobody is searching for Minecraft, then the game will be dying. Because then there's no new players coming to Minecraft, and players who are currently playing Minecraft will start leaving Minecraft. Then the player base that are active will start going down. Once it goes down to under 1,000, I consider it dead. As it currently stands, there are still people searching for the game, and the player base is still growing. Therefore, the game itself is still alive. From a marketing perspective, because the trend is going down, it's dead. Or it's dying, rather. People are still searching for it, it's just less. If I was to market something towards Minecraft, there's only 33% of what it was from 2013. If I was to market something towards Minecraft in 2013, I'd achieve a lot better results, 3 times more results than I would now. That being said, trend values don't represent the exact number. 33 trend value does not represent 33 people. If I said 1% of the world, you might look at that and say, how, it's 1%, that's so little. Yeah, no, 1% of the world represents 160 million people. That's a lot of people. So we don't know what 33 trend value represents in terms of people. It could still be a crazy high amount. If the trend value of Minecraft is 33 and the peak player base is 144 million, that says a lot about that 33 trend value in Minecraft. So from like a very just fast look, you could say, yeah, it's dying in terms of a marketing perspective. That's what I said as well, because just look at this graph, right? But if anyone took the time to take a deeper look, you might achieve a different conclusion than I have. I'm not bothering to go into the deeper research because it's not my field. So there's that. That's my that was my whole topic on whether Minecraft is dead or not. I gave a statement and I said Minecraft is dead but not. That was my statement. Cool. Glad I got that out again to anyone who missed that. Numbers.
Minecraft just needs to go. Minecraft just needs to go like MySpace did.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody even talks about I bet you if you looked at a kid and you said MySpace, they wouldn't know what it was. Like, they'd have no idea. They wouldn't even go like, oh, I've heard of it, I just don't use it. They'd be like, what is that?
Yeah.
Do you think Minecraft would ever reach its peak popularity again? Or start going up, like, consistently? Maybe.
We'll have to see what made it popular.
Yeah. No, it was a phenomenon, wasn't it? Like, I think
everything was a phenomenon.
I think a majority of why it became popular could be credited to the YouTubers, largely.
100%.
But aside from the YouTubers, what would be the second highest? Like, if YouTubers were the highest, what would be the second? I think it also be cross compatibility not cross compatibility, rather compatibility on mobile. Since mobile is now the most played platform, I think that making it available for mobile also grow the yeah.
You could say, just going back to your point, it's just like first is YouTubers, then second is technology.
Yeah.
Because that kind of encapsulate everything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
consoles and just iPhones and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. There was just those two things.
Yeah.
Like anything else is just like so minuscule that it goes towards to either these two topics. That's why it grew so big.
It's so weird that these YouTubers picked it up though. Like, it really makes you think how that started. Like, who made the first Minecraft? I know who made the first Minecraft video, but like, who started watching these Minecraft videos? Like, who are these people? There must be a group of people watching these Minecraft videos, really liking it, and then, you know,
it's just like
YouTube.
Nowadays of YouTube. It's like nowadays of YouTube. It's just like, who made the first fidget spinner video? Who made the first slime video? Who made the first whatever video that caught onto a trend?
Yeah.
Who like decided to make this a challenge? Why did this meme became a meme? Why did this challenge from Vine just were able to translate into over YouTube and stuff like that?
It's really a phenomenon the way that works.
It is.
Hold on. Just to give people an idea of what search value is like in respective to people, this is how much search value represents people, okay? I typed in Minecraft and compared it to Minecraft animation. When Minecraft has a search value of 1, Minecraft animation has 0. When Minecraft has a search value of 100, Minecraft animation has less than 1. Like, the spike is so big. It's like if 100 represents a million here, then less than 1 represents such an insignificant amount that it's not even shown on the graph. So we can't just take these numbers at face value. We can't just look at 100 and less than 1. We have to consider that 100 could mean a million, and less than 1 could mean 0.2. Like, that's how big the gap is. I wish it could show exact values. Like, why? Google Trends, come on. How many people searched for Minecraft in 2013? 2013, thank you. No, I don't see anything. There's no exact values, unfortunately. Oh no, Minecraft was YouTube's second most popular search query of 2014. That's interesting. What did it get beat by? PewDiePie? Music. It got beaten by people searching music.
True, I could see that.
Okay.
Because like, if you take into perspective of like, if you do search like most subscribed YouTubers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half of the top 10 is just Vivo channels.
Yeah.
So that's why most people, like, when they compare, take away from the Vivo channels and just actually compare these actual, you know, YouTubers.
Dude, this is interesting. Minecraft statistics show which countries play which platform of the game the most. And apparently in the Americas, console is the biggest. And then second biggest is Pocket Edition, and then PC. That's so weird. And in Asia, PC is the biggest. Oh, no. Phone is the biggest in Asia. Damn, okay. 51% of people in Asia play Minecraft on their phones.
This could also correlate into how the culture happens. We all know Asia's very more phone-based compared to the States.
It's weird that people aren't playing this on PC because that's the original version. But it also shows how effective it was to release it to different platforms. Why does Australia have a creeper? Like, all other locations have a graph, and Australia just has like a creeper on it.
I mean, I assume that. Well, I also think that like ever since like I don't know what you call it, the Minecraft story thing on
Minecraft
console.
story mode?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Like whenever like that happened, that like just like just had a surge of like people going for their console because it's like, oh, instead of you playing as this character, it's a character now. It's like not you anymore. So you can actually enjoy what the Minecraft lore is about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
was
like
the Minecraft? Has anyone here has anybody in the stream played or watched Minecraft story mode? Because I haven't gone through it, but I've heard like mixed comments about it. Does anyone know anything about Minecraft story mode, and like whether it's good or not? That'd be interesting just to like get some opinions on it. Have you seen much into it?
I haven't.
Yeah, same. Wasn't the biggest thing on my mind when Levaslier is knocking on the door.
Like I knew it exists, but like at that time I was still very off.
Oh, Ragecrafters has
Minecraft.
played it and seen it. Can we get your opinion on what you think about the story mode? Like, what do you think are the best parts, and what do you think are the worst parts? I think if we condense it, because like I know you can't write a very long comment in YouTube. You think that it's very good, okay? Why do you think it's good? Like, if you could nail down just specifically what you think are the best parts and what you think could have some improvements, that'd be nice, so we can like have a little discussion about this.
Yeah, because I don't think we can trust IGN at all.
IGN, they rated Wind Waker, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, too much water.
That's well, whatever. If it's not 10 out of 10, it's not a good game.
They should rate the new Minecraft update. Minecraft 1.13 is the aquatic update. IGN, too much water.
Because like I knew it was kind of like a successful route that they were going on.
Yeah.
On for like the story mode. I knew that they were hearts, I believe, if I remember correctly.
I don't know that much about it. I know what they did was they added a bunch of YouTubers in, which I really appreciate.
Yes.
Because it shows that they know about the community and they care about the community.
Yes. Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
It's kind of like almost like choose your own story kind of style. It's almost like a visual novel, but
yeah,
like
I know that
Minecraft.
much. Yeah, that's all I know.
Yeah, but like the style of it is like Mass Effect style. Like,
I think Minecraft story mode is also an excellent example of how you can tell a story using Minecraft as a medium. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I hit the wrong button. I don't know how much of Minecraft story mode actually relates to mining and crafting, and how much of it is like their own story and their own spin-off of Minecraft. But if they've pulled it off well, then people have done it and it works, and you can do that. And I think that just serves as proof. Has anyone pung me on Discord? Oh, I'm saying pung now. Oh, looks like one of our voice actors is out for a bit. That's cool. It'd be interesting to search up some reviews of Minecraft story mode. Let me see what, if I go to Google Minecraft story mode review. Oh, that's interesting. So Metacritic gave it a 67 or 70%. IGN gave it a 7.3, so 70. And Common Sense Media gave it a 2.9 out of 5, so that's about average.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd say a 7 out of 10 is around average as well. I wouldn't say a 7 out of 10 game is a great game.
No, it's just average still.
Yeah, so it's an average game. That's interesting though. Like an average isn't, you know, something to be disappointed about. It's average. I'm trying to find. Do you trust GameSpot? I'm alright with GameSpot actually.
Minecraft Story Mode is an episodic interactive comedy drama point-and-click graphic adventure video game.
Yeah.
It was released as a number of episodes similar to Telltale Games' other games. Players can collect items, solve puzzles, and talk to non-player characters through the convention trees to learn about the story and determine what to do next.
Oh, okay. Hold on. There are 4 chapters of it, and the ratings are from 1 to 4 are 7, 8, 8, and 7, which isn't bad according to GameSpot. This is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on Wikipedia so far, and there's like 2 seasons.
Huh. There's 4 episodes here.
Oh.
So GameSpot reviewed it 8. The user average is 7.2. Which, you know,
okay.
It's average. Yeah.
Could you try to find like people like commenter reviews or something like that?
Yeah, I'm checking it right now. Telltale. This is by Bumblebug, January 5th, 2017 on the PS4. I'm gonna ignore like the bug stuff unless it's like really important. Always enjoyed Telltale games, Walking Dead to Wolf Among Us, whatever. Story follows Jesse, you, alongside his friends and a pet pig on a mission to save the world from a giant wither storm. It all starts after a great deal goes bad and you chase the antagonist to his lab. He has a grudge against the Order of the Stone, a famous group of heroes worshipped by fans for their adventures and achievements. After things get out of control, it will be up to you to get the Order back together and come up with a plan to defeat the growing threat. However, you quickly realize that the Order didn't break up on good terms, and it will fall more or you and your friends to pick up the slack and convince them to cooperate. Okay, cool. Sounds like a decent story.
It's
Minecraft story mode. Hold on. Ragecrafter says Minecraft story mode has 2 seasons, and every season has like 1 to 5 episodes. Okay, that's news.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, so it's a pretty basic story. That's like pretty like.
Yeah. Basic
exactly.
but original.
It's good. Yeah. It has a clear path and knows what it wants to be. That being said, though, it's interesting that they include the Wither Storm, because the Wither Storm is a creature unique to. I think it was introduced in Minecraft Story Mode. And so, if they're able to introduce stuff that isn't from the original Minecraft game to tell their stories, I see no reason why we couldn't do so too. That being said, Minecraft Story Mode, I think, is primarily targeted towards people who play Minecraft in the first place. Unlike
Obviously.
what Levaslier is doing, I'm targeting people who like animation and Minecraft. I mean, like Minecraft is just like a gimmick here, to be honest, for Levaslier. It's like it's not a gimmick in terms of it has no purpose. It has a purpose. I'm building in Levaslier, building in Minecraft. But as a marketing tool, Minecraft is really powerful for me because it's being searched a lot. Even though, in its essence, it includes very little Minecraft stuff. That's what I'm doing for Minecraft in terms of marketing. I just read 1 review, by the way, so I'm not making any like decisions yet. I'm not gonna read more into it. I might just like scroll a little bit. Yeah.
You should probably keep it fresh while you can if you want to play it.
I'm not a big fan of Telltale games, to be honest, because they're I much prefer action-y games where you actually do stuff, and like it's just a different style of game, and I'm not a big fan. Like I don't hate it, and I don't dislike it. It's just, if you told me to play a driving game, I wouldn't play a driving game because I suck at driving and I don't like driving games. So Telltale games is not like my style. That's, yeah. Cool.
with most games, unless it's a lot of reading.
A lot of reading. What do you mean?
I mean, the story.
Wait,
right
hold
in
up.
front of me.
You lagged out a bit. Could you repeat that?
Sorry. So like I'm alright with most games,
Yeah.
but like I'm not good with like games that are like storytelling. You know, like
Like really story-driven games.
yeah. What was the recent one that made a big hit? Something Detroit.
Oh, Detroit. Become Human.
Yeah, something like that. It's like kind of an interactive game, but like it's almost like a movie.
It's like Heavy Rain, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
don't like those games either because it's just not.
Or what was
enough for me
the
to do.
previous one? Like Dying Light or something?
No, Dying Light is a very action-packed game.
Okay. What was another one? Crap. It's those type of genres of game that I don't really. I'm not interested in.
Yeah, same. I'm a big stealth guy. I think you know that. Like I really like stealth. It's hard to find good stealth games on the market. Origami is really good. Like I'd love to do more origami.
I think it's just like another thing is that
Is this gonna render? What's going on?
I think that the reason why like most games are heading to that like Detroit game route is because that they want to make it more real, you know, and more cinematic.
It's like instead of making a game, they want to make an interactive movie. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
And it's like a different
yeah.
medium. And it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
It's like movies and games themselves aren't for everyone. If you like movies and you just like sitting back and watching stuff, games might not be what you like. Or if you like, you know, playing Call of Duty and shooting people up fast, sitting down watching a movie might not be a thing for you. I think what Heavy Rain and Detroit hold on. Detroit and Heavy Rain are written by the same person, my girlfriend says. Or that's what she thinks.
Yep.
That's what she thinks, not a fact. I think those games try to breach those two lines together, and it's like it's for those type of people who fit, you know, that line. Are you checking if Detroit and Heavy Rain are written by the same people? I would reckon they are. They have pretty similar styles, it seems.
Yep.
They are?
It is.
Cool.
Same writer.
Yeah. What else is a very story-driven game? But yeah, no, for me personally, I think that if I'm paying money to get a game, and it's marketed as a game, I want to play the game. I don't want to sit and watch a movie.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with Metal Gear Solid 4. Like, I love Metal Gear Solid 4, but it's a movie. It's hardly a game. It has very good game moments, and it's nice as a game, but a majority of that is a movie. And you have to like movies as well.
Okay. That's why like most people would kind of shit on the fact that like these games are trying to be more cinematic. That's why like Nintendo is actually knowing what to do.
Mm-hmm. What is Nintendo doing? What has Nintendo released?
Like when they released the Switch, like they knew the fact that it's more about gameplay rather than high quality cinematics.
Oh, you know? Yeah, sure, fair enough.
They've always known that, but people just automatically shit on games that are heavily cinematic and tell a story, and just jump aboard the Nintendo train.
Yeah,
right?
People don't appreciate that games can tell stories as well. Like games, especially in the 21st century, we need to realize that games, movies, animation, YouTube, music have a big effect on our lives, and a lot more than like our parents' lives. Like we can't say that our parents' lives were affected by playing Mario. No, that didn't happen, right? But we can say that a kid now has been affected by Minecraft, me, or has been affected by, what else is a good game? Assassin's Creed or some shit, I don't know. Like, these games try to tell a story, and the kids that play the game pick up the story, and it teaches them life lessons. It's really important, I think. There's 6 people in the live stream right now. Hey, whoever's new to the live stream, leave a comment and say hi. I'd love to interact with you all. These live streams are built for us to interact with the community, just to have a chat and get to know each other. I think the Minecraft animation communities need to be more, like, better tight-knit. One of the reasons Minecraft animations are being looked down upon so much is because we don't have a high level of standard. And the only way we can set that high level of standard is if we actually gather together and we all learn to animate and start sharing tips and stuff. So if you're in the live stream, leave a comment, say hi. I'd love to know what's going on. I'd love for you to be part of this community. A side note, has my render finished? It has indeed. I can't animate properly. It's taking me 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes to render a single frame, and it's really messing me up. Well, not a single frame, what am I saying? A single, like, how many frames is this? 8 frames, I think? No, it's more than 8. Like 12? 19. Okay, for anyone watching because of the animation right now, I want to demonstrate a mistake I've made. I've made the sword weightless, so if we look at the guy in the back there, he just kind of lifts his sword up like there's no restriction whatsoever. If you try to lift the sword up like that, that's not how it works. It'd be too heavy, and you'd have to, first of all, to lift a heavy object, it'd start off slow because your arm would need to accelerate. So you start off slow and then snap at the end. And then after the snap, your arm would wobble a little bit because there'd be recoil. Right now, because he's moving it up so quickly and at a constant speed, it looks like the sword is quote-unquote weightless. So let's fix that. I know many of you aren't actually watching because you're here to watch me animate. A lot of you are here to watch me because it's me, and I appreciate you guys for that. But I like, I like sharing animation tips every now and then as well. Coolio. Oh, this is gonna be fun to fix. Harry actually said he's gonna try to come back home early and see if he can make it to the live stream. I hope he does. Let me check my phone and see if any texts. No, I haven't got anything back from him yet.
How long he's away for?
Well, he's just gone for a trip. And right now he's gone out for dinner. He said he's gonna come back from dinner early if he can. What am I doing? What am I? Ah, right. I'm trying to find the bones that control the guy's arm in the animation, in the dope sheet editor. For whatever reason, I've like really slowed down. Like, I can tell that I'm slowing down because I'm not clicking the right things, and it's just like my brain, the wires in my brain are like misconnected or something. I'm short-circuiting myself. Okay, there we go. I found it. Wait, what? No. Cool. Is there anything else that we have to talk about? I'd rather not sit here in silence, because then this kind of like bores everyone. If anyone has any topics they want to talk about, leave them in the comments down below. That's below? True. What am I saying? We aren't making a YouTube video. This is a live stream. Send me a message.
It is still down below.
Is it down below? I don't know where it is. I thought it's on the side.
Oh, I full screened.
Not oh no, yeah. Same. I theater mode. Yeah.
Yeah, so still down below.
I'm so not used to not using theater mode, because when you go on YouTube by default, it's not in theater and it's like small as hell.
Yeah.
Sometimes our lecturers do that and they don't put it on theater and they don't put it on full screen, and it's just stop. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I think you might be able to help out with this. How do you know how big your monitor is?
Well, it's a MacBook.
Okay, it's a MacBook. So
Yeah.
it's either 13 or 15 inch. One or the other.
13-inch.
13. Okay, cool. So when you take out your phone and you look at a YouTube thumbnail, is the phone thumbnail bigger than the computer thumbnail?
Good question.
Because what's always been happening in the YouTube creator community is they say a majority of YouTube users use their phones. So when you design your thumbnails, make sure it's readable on a smaller screen such as a phone. While the screen is smaller, I think the thumbnails are actually bigger, no?
Yeah. Whoever told you that is true. The phone.
That's in the YouTube guidelines. Like, it's straight up in the guidelines, which is weird.
Hey, they know.
And plus, like, when you hold your phone, it's like probably closer to your face too, no? Like,
it's generally bigger because like it doesn't want you to horizontally hold it until you watch a video.
Yeah. Huh. That's weird. Unless, like, I thought, like, maybe people had different sized monitors and, like, if you had a smaller monitor, it would be bigger or something. I don't know. Because I have a desktop monitor, so, like, things are huge for me. I was thinking maybe if you had a laptop, the icons would be bigger.
No. Still the same.
Huh. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, that's news. Okay, cool. To be fair, though, just having bigger words in your thumbnails kind of just works regardless. Because people need to read that stuff anyway.
Yep.
Wait, hey Andre, do you have a? Well, why am I asking you this in the live stream? I should send you a message. Just trying to figure out what topics to say. No, I was gonna ask her to go contact Harry just to see what he's doing when he's back. I mean, I've said it now, so if you heard that, yeah. This live stream right now shows us how important it is for a community to interact with. I think yes, nobody might be busy right now or whatever. Like, yeah, but the more people there are, the more active the live streams will be. And the more active the live streams are, the more people will join in. That's what I find, and you get this like endless circle of live streaminess that breaks itself. Yeah. Either way, though, I'm glad I went 2 hours, 38 minutes strong. I think what happened this time around, because usually what happens is, like, I go an hour in, and then people start joining, and then I got more stuff to talk about, because I just repeat, I repeat a lot of the stuff that I've said just to the people in the live chat so they can hear it. But this time around, people joined in really damn early, and so I basically just blew my wad, and then... And then now it's just like, I can't repeat it because everyone here have already heard it. And here I am thinking I planned a lot of stuff that Here I am thinking I planned a lot of stuff and I'm not going to have time to go through it. Little did I know, I still have 30... Actually, no, I only have 30 minutes left. I can wrap it up in 30 minutes.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Either way, though, I'm glad that people who are watching are still here. Again, you guys add a lot of value to my channel, especially in a world where watch time matters so much. You guys give like excellent amount of watch times. Again, I'm not here because you guys are numbers to me. You guys are people to me. It doesn't matter whether it's 3 people, 7 people, or 10 people watching my live streams. You 3 guys watching right now are 3 people, and I love you all for that.
I actually
4
want to
people.
quotes. I want to quote something.
No homo.
No. It's something better.
Yeah.
I remember liking it on my Twitter. Okay.
Excuse me.
The tweet goes like this. Hope you guys are listening. If you, a Twitch streamer, don't complain about getting 30 viewers and an inactive chat or some shit, because 30 viewers equals a classroom. And when your teacher was teaching and you only had 4 students answer question, people in your chat room, imagine how your teacher felt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's truth right there.
Yeah.
Some, like, the guy that I watch a lot for, like, YouTube tips and stuff, he's like, these guys are getting 1,000 views, and some people would cry, because they're only having 1,000 views. Like, if you get, like, the numbers, if you just take a look at the numbers without thinking about the people, numbers mean so much to different people, but when you start thinking of people as people instead of numbers, then it means a lot to everyone, like, regardless. 1,000 people watching you, like, if you're used to having 1 million people watching you, maybe you'd be desensitized a little bit, but, no, you have to still remember that each person is one person and everyone is valuable in terms of who's watching you, because you guys, like, I don't know how many of you 4 have stuck out throughout the entire live stream, but, if you have, I know you, at least one of you in the live stream right now has stuck on from the beginning. You have just devoted 2 hours, 41 minutes of your life listening to me talk and rant about random stuff while not actually getting any stuff done in Cinema 4D. Like, that means a lot that you've taken 2 hours, 41 minutes out of the 24-hour day that everyone has to listen to me. That means a lot. It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 1,000 people. It's still people. That's what matters in like, my internal conflict.
Yep. I mean, that 4, one of them is me, because I'm watching a lagged live stream.
Yeah,
while talking to you live, like, in real time, so...
Can you hear yourself? Because isn't that a bit disturbing?
No, I just muted myself.
Oh, yeah.
Muted
the
stream, so it's just like, you know what, I don't think I should even listen to the stream.
No, because what happens if you listen to yourself on a delay is you get this thing called a speech jammer.
Yep.
Yeah, and that screws with you.
It does.
I speech jam myself so many times when I was younger, and I wasn't aware of what speech jamming was, and so I got so used to it that I couldn't get speech jammed anymore. Like, people could try it on me, and no matter how strong the delay was, like, I was immune.
Nice.
Yeah. But then I stopped jamming myself, and I learned how to record properly. And then when I re-jam myself, I couldn't speak. It was like, fucked. What's going on here? Just a heads up to everyone in the stream right now. Oh, Ragecrafter Studio says, well, I really like the stuff you talk about in your live streams. Thank you. I'm glad someone appreciates it. I really do.
It's great.
Yeah. These comments actually mean a lot. Just people saying that they like my stuff and encouraging me to continue it means a lot to me. I was about to say we're gonna wrap up in around 20 minutes or so I can get to sleep and get to class tomorrow on time, as in like 20 minutes late. How did I screw up my animation this badly? I'm confused right now in my animations. I can't imagine what people watching must be looking at my screen going like, what is he doing? Just I want to give a brief explanation to exactly what I'm doing with all these keyframe stuff. So from keyframe 500 to keyframe 508 is when he takes his sword and he pulls it back, right? Hang on, let me set a cube. I'm gonna create a new scene just to explain this. I usually don't do this in my live streams, but I really do want to explain what's happening just for people not to be confused. So, okay, so here's a cube. If I want to make it move from frame 0 to frame 30 there, right? If I leave this as is, it's gonna move. It's gonna start off slow. It's gonna get to a constant speed in the middle, and it's gonna slow down at the end, because this is a spline interpolation, so it does that. What I'm basically doing is I'm taking this keyframe here. I'm setting that keyframe on 20, and I'm pushing back to 10 or 10 or something. And so it goes from 0 to 10 as fast as it would go from 0 to 20. So it goes a lot faster, and then it slows down at the end. Essentially, that's what I'm doing, but I'm doing it for, like, I'm moving 10 to 20. So it starts off slow, and then it goes fast. Like that. And that's what I'm trying to do with this arm. So that's why I'm wiggling that one keyframe around when it loads back up, at least. Whoops, this is the wrong scene. Whoops, you did not need to see that. Yeah, I'm lagging. Great. Okay, so with these, I'm wiggling these keyframes around because I think, yeah, 502 is when his hand begins to move. 508 is the ending position. That middle keyframe is what I'm wiggling around. I think I'm going to delete that for now and reset that. Yeah, so I'll set a keyframe at 504, and then I'll move that to 506. So it takes longer to go from 502 to 506, and it's really fast from 506 to 508. And that gives the illusion of weight. After 508, I want him to settle a little bit because of the recoil. So at 550 or 511, actually, I might set a little delay kickback. Just a slight bit. And so that just gives it a bit of realism. We can't see real-time playback right now because I'm streaming and everything's lagging. And rendering takes me 10 minutes to do every shot. But I really couldn't care because these live stream... Look, every time I live stream, I slow down my work for Levaslier, but I honestly couldn't care less because I prefer live streaming, like, for my YouTube. Let's try another render. Oh dear. Eric, I found a funny thing.
Yeah.
I'm making stained glass, and I've made stained glass in the scene that I'm working on right now, and that's like in the thumbnail, right? I thought, okay, so instead of trying to figure out how to do stained glass by myself, which would take me like 2 hours maybe, I'm gonna go to Google and I'm gonna search how to do stained glass Cinema 4D. Out of all the things you wouldn't expect a tutorial for, there is no tutorial for how to do stained glass in Cinema 4D at all. It's ridiculous.
Dang.
Yeah. So I did have to end up spending 2 hours figuring out how to make stained glass. Like, stained glass is, like, it's so simple. You would expect there to be many tutorials on that, but no, there isn't. Yeah. Do you want to use this this stream to talk about your director issues as well? Like, without naming
My director
names.
issues?
Yeah, without dropping names, we could talk about a little bit about how, like, how it feels to work in, like, a film industry with directors and editors and all that different roles. So I think it'd be interesting for people who aren't in the industry to hear about that. Don't drop names. Like, I'll try not to, and you try not to. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing, right? It's been resolved.
Oh, that's good. Finally.
Yeah.
How do you resolve it? Wait, explain the problem real quick so that the viewers are on the same page.
Okay, so basically, my situation was that we're making a documentary, and a documentary entails that not everything is finished entirely. So, like, when you're finished, but you're not entirely finished filming because, like, there could be more content that you want. So
okay.
you always film and then edit, film, edit. So,
and for those who don't know, if you're making an actual movie, you film everything first and then you edit. So for the documentary, it's film, edit, film, edit, film, edit, instead of film,
yeah.
edit, and edit. Yeah.
Right. And here's the thing. we started day one of editing, but like the thing is that we had an assembly cut, which is basically just assembling what you want into a line and nothing else, and that's how you want your story to be. And then we get feedback and we make it better and make it better and make it better until we're finished. And like another crucial step of this for the editor, which is me, was a paper edit and a transcription. A paper edit is what I follow. It's my template, and that's is made by the director. And the transcript is, or login transcript is what you watch through your clips, and you log the time and transcribe the keywords or something important that you have filmed, and it's also done by the director. But like our issue was, the director didn't want to do it because she had more quote unquote. But then, so then that pushed me and my assistant director to do half the transcription and logging in one night. So like, then we
to give some context, we're not talking about like, okay, so basically a transcription is like if you were to listen to me talking and I said apple pie like bananas. I don't know what that means, right? Then I would write down on paper apple pie like bananas. Okay, do that, but for 30 minutes of talking and interview. For what, 3 times? How many takes did you do?
1.
Yeah, okay, just 1 take. So it's like, yeah, 30 minutes of words. Listen to how fast I talk. I don't know how fast your person talks, right? Because I talk relatively quickly. So if you're interviewing me, you could do doing like 100 words in like 2 minutes. And you have to do over 30 minutes, right? So that's a lot of words that you have to log and transcribe.
But the thing is that you don't log and transcribe every single word.
Yeah. You have to log and transcribe the key moments. So if I'm talking about, if the documentary that I'm making is about apple pie, and I start talking about Minecraft with no relationship to to apple pie at all, I wouldn't log and transcribe that because I wouldn't use, like, I know for a fact that that's not going to be used at all.
Yeah. It's useless.
Yeah.
So then, surprisingly, the next day after day 1 of post-production, that's when we solved it, basically.
How did you solve it? That's what I'm curious about. Was it
our assistant, my assistant editor and the director just talked it out, like literally talked it out, and that's it.
Good way to solve it. More people need to solve their problems by talking.
And then, like, we were supposed to have a meeting with our lecturer, but like before I came into the editing to one of our editing suites, our director just canceled the meeting. So she wanted to focus more on the edit because it was already day 2 and we had it needed by basically today to show.
Okay.
So I understand that part, but like she also had the lecturer to just come in for a bit and just talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And like even before the lecturer came in, we already solved it on that point. And when the lecturer came in, he talked a bit, kind of cleared more things up, made it better.
So did you just clear up what you had to transcribe? Because I heard that was the biggest issue, that she wanted to transcribe everything.
No. That's not the bit. She didn't want to transcribe.
Oh, okay.
Because she thought it wasn't her job.
Okay.
No. She understands the fact that it's impossible to transcribe everything.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
No one does that.
Good. Some people don't understand that.
So yeah, like now she understands like what her role is. Like in this whole situation, like in this that one day, like I didn't take sides. I just stayed silent because it like I didn't have like I didn't
Good man.
have like an intention to bump into like just intercept the argument.
Yeah.
So like I would just rather listen to 2 points and just leave it as that because like one I had no way of intercepting, and two I feel like I don't know. It's just like it's not worth talking about.
Yeah, it's look, overall, that's such an insignificant problem. Unless it keeps on happening over and over again, then you've got a serious problem up your sleeve. But from the sound of things, it doesn't sound like it keeps on happening.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
I'm glad it's solved.
Yeah, once problems are solved, it's like just let go of it and move on. Like there's more stuff to do than keep on talking about a single problem.
Yeah, and that's it. So moral of the story, in my opinion, if you know the situation is bad and you don't have like any points to intercept, don't do it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you are part of the argument, you should not make it worse. You should, one, take a notebook and a pen. Try to convince your arguer to find a solution or a compromise to that problem,
Yeah.
and write it down.
It only
write
no that
solutions.
I'd recommend actually not, because the only way that would work, the only way you can convince someone is if they're ready to be convinced. And a lot of the time when people get into an argument like that, they don't want to be convinced. They want to convince you. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, they don't care about what you have to say. They just care about getting what they want.
Yeah.
But if anyone else wants to be an editor here, as an editor, what I would have done there was just shut the fuck... Like, as much as I hate to say it, I would have shut the fuck up and I would have listened to the director. Because I'm not allowed to argue with the director. The director's word is God. That being said, I am known to be a pretty powerful editor within my community of film students. So, when I say that something won't work, 99.99% of the time, I'm right and it won't work. I still do it anyway, because if I'm wrong, we get something better. If I'm right, it just proves that I'm right. So, it's a win-win situation. As an editor, you don't matter to the project. You have to understand that when you release a movie, people aren't going to say, whoa, what a great editor. They're going to say, that director is great, that actor is great, that cinematographer is great. Most people don't see your editing. And so, in the grand scheme of things, like, to the audience, you don't really matter. Like, you just have to accept that as an editor. I was going to say something else about not mattering. I forgot my point. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, listen to your director. Because you either... Yeah, anyway, no, I remember my point now. Yeah. It's about the project, it's not about you. As a director, as an editor, you should understand that you don't matter to the project. The project matters to the project. And so your job is to make the project as good as you can and disregard yourself almost entirely. You matter as an editor to other editors. You matter as an editor to people who are looking for editors. So you're always going to get a job as an editor if you're a good editor, because people who are looking for it will find it. Understand that the majority of the people will never see you and you will be like the dark horse. Like, nobody will ever hear of you. So prioritize the project, don't prioritize yourself as an editor. Yeah.
I mean, it is also my first time being an editor, but like I understood the hierarchy and it's real. Like, people like take it very lightly, but like when you are actually, or if you guys want to be like an aspiring filmmaker, hierarchy really matters. You can't just go up to the director and say, like, hey, love your idea, but I think this is better, when you're like the prop designer.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. Because, like, imagine this. Take it from, like, this perspective. You write a story about a boy who meets a girl and falls in love. And then, so it at its core, it's about a guy and a girl, and they grew up together and they fell in love. And then someone comes up to you and they go, huh, you know what would be better? If the guy died. But the guy that's telling you that all that stuff, he's like, what? He's a 12-year-old. He's a 12-year-old that goes to science class. And you are, whoever you are, you write stories, right? You enjoy writing stories. You're a creative person. He's a science guy, and he's 12. And he's telling you how to write stories. Those two things don't match up. Even, I'm not saying that science kids that are 12-year-olds can't write stories. I'm saying that when someone like that comes up to you and tells you what to do, without any sort of disclaimer, it's kind of like, no, shut up. I don't want to take advice from you. If they said something along the lines of, hey, I'm a 12-year-old science guy. I know I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but if you want some of my thoughts, here are my opinions. The guy should die. And explain why, that's a different story. If you're an editor, or if you're a minor role on a movie set, and you want to address your opinions on something, you better state very clearly that you don't matter, and you understand that you don't matter. But, here's my opinion. It may be useful for you. It's up to you whether you take it or not. That's fine. That I personally, as a director, if you came up to me and said that, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Because I wouldn't get defensive either. Because that's another thing. Oh, finally got my animation to look somewhat decent. I'm gonna keep working on this after the stream. Can't believe it. Looks like the stream's gonna have to be wrapped up soon in like 3 minutes. I was gonna go on about storyboards and how important they are to animation, or how not important they are to animation rather, but important to film. I guess I can save that for another video.
Just save it for another video.
Yeah. Cool. I've actually got something to end the live stream with this time, so I'm not gonna sit here like a dumb duck. I don't know what dumb duck means, but
what is that something?
Hey Harry, you joined just in time. Excuse me. You joined just in time to get to the end of the live stream.
I know, right?
So go say hi. Say hi really quickly.
Yeah. Hello there.
Okay, now say bye.
Bye.
All right, let me do my outro so I can end the live stream. So
yeah.
First of all, thanks everyone for joining. It's been 3 hours. I'm glad people have stuck for 3 hours. I can't believe you devoted 3 hours of your life to listening to this live stream. Again, thank you all so much. So for anybody who's new here, I make animation tutorials every Monday, special content on Wednesday, and live streams on Thursday. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay notified. I'm a YouTuber who's trying to influence and change Minecraft animations for the better while working on my own web series, Levaslier. If you want to join my community of survivalists or if you want to join the community of survivalists, the doors to our Discord channel are always open, and you can check the description or the comments for details. If you're interested in supporting us, we also have a Patreon set up. Patreon is a platform that allows you to donate an amount you choose every month. This isn't a one-sided donation, as Patreon supporters will get cool rewards like behind-the-scenes footage, early access to new episodes, exclusive renders, and even one-on-one sessions with me. If you'd like to support us via Patreon, check out patreon.com/TeamWnJ. That's patreon.com/TeamWnJ. And with that said and done, I'm wrapping up the stream. Cheers, thank you all for watching.